All right, guys, it's showtime. Time for some live battles. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro as always. Definitely a good time. To answer your question about Mortal Empires, so you say you downloaded Mortal Empires, but you don't have access to Regiments of Renown. So Regiments of Renown for the 30th anniversary, so that includes like the Wood Elves and Chaos. Those aren't available yet, so they're going to be probably patched in, I'm guessing, in the next month. But you know what? We'll see. So we're going to do it to it. We're going to jump on and play some quick battles. So guys, let's get this party started. Let me make sure all my settings are good. My mic isn't muted. And yeah, it's happening, guys. So yeah, guys, this week I'm going to be streaming. I have been streaming in 720. It's what I'm streaming in right now. But I just had someone come over to my house and fix the internet. So today I'm just going to go with 720. But next time it should be in 1080. So hopefully the quality will be kind of hold up today is what I'm hoping for. So hey, how's it going from Bulgaria? Who is that? Ivanov over there. Welcome, man. That song is actually called Dancing. I think it's called like Dancing Dolls or something. It's like some creepy song, but it's on the YouTube library. So, all right. So let's see. So he's gonna play the Skaven. Let's go ahead and play. We could play the Empire. Vampire counts. We could do vampire counts, but again, Greenskins. We could do the boys. Yeah, let's do the Greenskins. It sounds like fun. I think that's what you guys would dig, right? So we're going to go with Azag right here. He's pretty spooky. You know, having that flying mobility is definitely very nice. And no, there's not going to be any Norska because we can't play Norska yet. It's not possible. So let's go ahead and get here. And as far as abilities go, Aspect of the Dread Knight might not be bad in this matchup, actually. So let's cut the Soul Blight and we'll get the Fade Buna. Fade Buna, if he has like Storm Vermin or any elite troops like that, that's what we're going to go with. So, all right. We're going to get a couple Black Orcs. Just a solid unit. I mean, now they have 50 weapon strength. So guys, check this out. The Black Orcs do indeed have 50 weapon strength, and they're immune to psychology, so they're definitely going to be very strong. Aside from that, do we want Goblin Archers? I think we probably want some Skirmishers, but again, Gutter Runners are just such a good Skirmisher unit. It's kind of hard to deal with those guys. So, Goblin Doomdivers. Yeah, Doomdiver could potentially be pretty fun, but let's see. Probably Death Creepers and the Morgub's Mangy Marauders. These guys just work so well together. You get armor piercing, and you get poison. It's definitely very nice. So in the back, we probably want to get some Error Boys, I think. So let's get 2 Orc Error Boys and the Rusty Errors, which is going to give us some... You know, these guys are actually strong melee combatants. They do have 34 weapon strength, so if some rats get summoned in the back, they should be able to kind of fight those guys off. And Goblin Big Bosses are probably going to be pretty important here, so let's cut the abilities like so. Let's cut these guys right here and just get rid of... You don't really need Slippery. I mean, it's okay. But I'd like a little bit more money here. So maybe we cut this and cut this and go with Goblin Archers, just so we can kind of afford this next unit. Let's get the Broken Tusk Mob. And, yeah, I think that'll do. I'm digging it. Yeah. My day's been really good, Aiden. Thanks for asking, man. Yeah, Lady Turn and I were just chatting, and it's always a good time. Yeah, Hydrophron's just named the song. It's called Doll Dancing by Puddle of Infinity, I guess? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Play Keyslive next game. Yeah, Fanatics are actually pretty strong. They did get some changes, I think. Like, the Regiment of Renown, it seems to hit a lot harder. But again, I am a little pinched for money, and I think the Orc Boys are going to be a little bit more durable. They do have 34 weapon strength compared to the, well, I guess it is 27 on those guys, but they do cost 600. So I think I'm pretty happy with this army right now. We could cut one of these and then cut this, and then we could get the Unbreakable Fanatics right here, which probably won't be bad. All right, great. I'm digging it. This army will do. It'll do. And probably, you know, the one thing I am missing a little bit in this matchup is the, and do I just cut the Goblin Archers? I think maybe I do, and just keep the Rusty Errors, who can still work pretty efficiently with the Mangy Marauders. So I cut those, and then let's get a couple groups of Goblin Wolf Riders. So we'll get those guys, and get 2 of those, who can chase down the fleeing rats. So, Goblins versus Skinks. Yeah, Goblin units have expendable now. It's been changed, so definitely nice. Not going to suffer as many leadership penalties and stuff like that, so... Halberd Storm Vermin have the stats of zombies. Well, they're a little better than that. Definitely a little bit better, so yeah, Azag I think is definitely the way to go. I mean, he's pretty scary. My one concern, actually, now that I think about it, is the fact that if he just masses like Warp Lightning Cannons, I could potentially just get blasted out of the sky like so hard. But it's going to be pretty hard for him to handle the Greenskin Infantry. Because Orc Boys, you know, will beat down Clan Rats no problem. And they could probably even hang with like Plague Monks. Though they would lose 1-to-1, I think they can kind of trade somewhat efficiently, so... Skarsnik versus Queek, Battle of the Century. Yeah, that would be pretty fun, actually. I would dig that. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining today. Hopefully you're all doing well. Oh, this map actually got a bit of a rework. Man, this is very different. So a lot of the old world maps have gotten like pretty massive overhauls, and it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying them so far. So let's get down and dirty, guys. You know, just do it to it. Take the Tide over to the Vermintide. Oh, this is like the Tide on Tide battle. Yeah, we got the Vermintide versus the Green Tide over here, so it should be fun. And it looks like they changed the angling of this high ground a little bit. Like you can like get like a straight angle right on these guys, whereas it used to be kind of a side angle, it's just overlooking the valley. Tabletop wise, the expendable rule suits goblins. Yeah, definitely does. It definitely does. Goblins are pretty expendable. So let's get our Black Orcs and company kind of ready to go. And Black Orcs are probably one of my favorite units as far as like the changes go. Like getting that 50 weapon strength is so darn powerful, guys. All right, so let's get our, oh, and these fanatics aren't in the front line, so they need to be. So let's get group 1, kind of degroup them real quick. Get these guys in group 1 as well. And let's do this and deploy them like so. Hopefully we can fit through this little valley right here. That's going to be one of the annoying things, but... All right, so for our cav, we're going to put Azag with, not Azag, we're going to put the Goblin Big Bosses with the Broken Tusk Mob. We're basically just going to use those guys to like hunt down Doom Wheels. We're going to put the Rusty Arrows in the back behind the army, like so. Put these guys in group 4 and just have them go skirmish the rats. And Gutter Runners will be really scary for sure, but I think they have further range at 100. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's interesting. This fight brought to you by Tide. All right, so 5 and 6. So let's get some Goblin Wolf Rider Vanguards. We do have a nice little forest over here we can Vanguard in. We're going to do that. I think that's going to be good, guys. Yes, good, Anakin. Deploy there in the forest. And are they hidden yet? They're not hidden. Okay, get in there. Hide, you wolves. Okay, I guess we could just hide like in the true Skaven forest over here in the back, right? I guess these are pretty like thin trees because I'm not getting too many good Vanguard options here. So let's see if we can do a little something right here in the back. Oh, this must be hidden back here. There we go. Okay, so maybe we just do like a direct hide. Man, this is a really good Vanguard. Like right behind my opponent. Okay, they're both hidden now, so I think we're good to party. It is time. It is time for Gotham's reckoning. All right, let's take the tide to him, guys. All right, so we're gonna go start skirmishing right away. We definitely want to advance to kind of mitigate some of the effects of the Skaven artillery. Let's get our cav going as well. And oh, look, there's some night runners on the high ground. That's pretty funny. So we could fly over there with Azag, but I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, you can see that artillery kind of coming in. Let's get our cav coming to flank, and hopefully we can kind of bait him forward a little bit. So let's shoot rat ogres. Those are some really, really good targets, guys. Yeah, stock on the Arachnaut Queen, but check out this volley. Oh yeah, give me that good stuff right there. So we're just going to pepper these guys down, and he is advancing now, so our Goblin Wolf Riders are they're just sitting there just all excited for this, guys. So you can see the Rat Ogre's taking some pretty good fire. I am taking artillery damage, but it should be okay. And does he have any elite troops? He does. He actually has these Sensor Bearers, so we can go ahead and just kind of pop the Sensor Bearers. Let's pull these guys back as well. They're getting a little bit danger close to that Hell Pit Abomination right there, so we're going to pull back. And now it is time. Now, always leave some Clan Rats to defend your artillery, guys. It's pretty important for sure. Put these guys back in skirmish mode. Azag's doing some pretty good work. We do get a Fate of Being on those very, very expensive troops. And let's go ahead and get ready to do just kind of a bit of a cross engage. So those are Storm Vermin here. Let's get these Black Orcs here, get these guys here, get these guys going in the middle, these guys here, and these two can go right here. All right, great. So his artillery's been kind of shut down for now. We're going to go ahead and get our mobile units. Let's get this guy in the Hell Pit Abomination, and Azag can go ahead and, yeah, it's a little too late to save his artillery, I think, so we were able to shut those guys down. So let's pull back into the forest there. It's going to be A-okay. And let's get our Orc Boar Boy Biggins on the Hell Pit Abomination. Also, we can Spirit Leash this bad boy and pop the wall. Great. All right. So everything's going relatively to plan. Let's go ahead and just pull our Wolf Riders back into the forest and lurk in the shadows for now. These guys, we can kind of reform ranks right here. And yeah, I think everything's going well. The infantry fight seems to be pretty solid. He does have some troops defending his artillery right now, but yeah, maybe we can pull in and kind of disrupt these Night Runners. I think that could be a pretty good engagement. So the Hell Pit Abomination is definitely not in good shape. So let's go ahead and cast Aspect of the Dread Knight on those Orc Boys, which is going to make them potentially rout off those troops there. So a nice little plague for my opponent. He does have Lord Skrulk in the back, so we can go ahead and get him with Azag. I think that's going to be a pretty good choice. So man, these Black Orcs are just holding it down, just doing some great work. So yes, the Night Runners have been caught by the Goblin Wolf Riders. You can see we do have our guy going after his Lord right here, so hopefully we can kind of grab him. Man, it looks like his entire line is just buckling right here. So all right, Azag, you need to finish him off. Let's go ahead and cast a Spirit Leash right here and see if you can get a little bit more damage in. And let's just pull in all the cav and see if we can really kind of just push the issue. So our mobile archer units, let's go ahead and reform ranks right here and start shooting at these Rat Ogres on the far side. We can get these guys shooting at the Rat Ogres as well. Definitely need to kind of break those guys down. And Lord Skrulk, he's a slippery little rat, guys. So we're going to get back up in the air and see if we can catch him. The Night Runners have indeed been caught. Yeah, the Orcs are doing pretty good. I mean, I really like them. They have a lot of like matchups, good matchups. We're going to use Aspect of the Dread Knight on those Black Orcs to potentially tear out my opponent's line. You guys can see the bounce of power is now shifting pretty well for us. All right, cool. Man, so that Orc Infantry Corps is definitely very strong, guys. And how are the Goblin Wolf Riders doing? No, they're actually doing okay against Night Runners, who aren't pushovers in melee. So Lord Skrulk is having to flee, but we're just going to kind of stick on him with Azag, who is incredibly fast. Just keep pushing forward, and this is pretty much the last pocket of the Skaven troops. So let's push you guys forward here. Get the Orc Boars kind of shutting down his artillery piece. I think he does have like some Storm Vermin over there, so we'll go ahead and get the Black Orcs chasing those guys down. All right, Azag, you need to finish him off, man. No mercy. Hey, Lore Master. Thanks for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. I challenge you to play an army led by a regular Salon Lord. Sure, man. No problem. I got you covered. Regular Salon Lord it is. So just kind of a vanilla Jabba, as he's called. Let's get some of these archers kind of moving up here, and yeah, I think the battle's pretty much wrapped up. I don't really see what my opponent can do to potentially come back, although those Night Runners did fend off those guys pretty well over there, so that's pretty intense. All right, let's push him down, and let's see how Lord Queek or Squeak or whatever his first scroll. Gosh, I don't even know. It's just madness over here. So yeah, man, Orc infantry are really hard for this Skaven to handle, I feel. And does he have any Rat Ogres we can kind of poke down? He does. We have some more archers. We can pepper those Rat Ogres, and they have very low armor, so archers are very efficient there. So, all right, Orc boys, get in there and finish him off. And it looks like we did chase off the Rat Lord, so let's go ahead and come back with my Lord and help out. And we'll cast Aspect of the Dread Knight on these guys to give them the terror, so maybe they can... Are Plague Monk Sensor Bears immune to Psychology? No, they're not. That's good. So they could potentially route off right now, which would be pretty solid. So, hey, Ben Brody, thanks for sponsoring, man. Welcome to the party. All right, cool, guys. So, man, that was a good one. So, I mean, honestly, guys, this is a build I've been experimenting with quite a bit. And the Black Orcs and the Orc Boys can pretty much beat, like, most front lines. Like, they're very tough to beat. And then Azag is just such a force to be reckoned with in the air, so I definitely recommend giving it a try. So, yeah, thanks so much for the sponsor, Ben, and also Lore Master of Sotek for the donation. I think, yeah, that was a good game. All right, so I got to get a normal game in with a regular Salon. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, the yellow tint over the world. All right, here we go. It is time. It is Gotham's Reckoning. Literally unplayable. Yeah, the Greenskins are really good. I mean, the fact that Black Orcs got a pretty big buff. Hey, you got it, Ben. Anytime, brother. I got you. I won't let you down. I promise. So we'll use like the orange Salon maybe. Which one is orange? I forget what Lower Magic that is, but... Yeah, he kind of screwed up with his artillery in the beginning. That was really rough for sure. That was pretty rough. So we're facing a little Stinky. So we'll see. If he picks, we'll see what he wants to do. If he picks New World, we'll go Old World, and we'll just kind of like, throughout the day, try our best to kind of, you know, get both, like, you know, good versus, or old versus new. It's more fun that way. So who's he going to pick? Come on, little Stinky. Who you got, man? Hey, Arbutus, Nate. Hey, I got you, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. All right, so I think we could play... What do you guys want to see? Some Dawi action? Yeah, let's do the Dwarfs. That should be fun. All right, so for our Lord, let's go ahead and go with the Slayer King, although he does get knocked around a little bit, so I think Thorgrim might be the better pick here. Alex Walker, thanks for the donation, man. Turn, can you play Empire into the next Lizards, please? The matchup gives me fits. All right, yeah, we'll do Empire versus Lizards. No problem, man. I got you. We'll get back to the Dwarves, don't worry. So we're going to do Empire, so we're going to do Boris Todbringer on his Imperial Griffin. Really important to bring the Midland Runefang. But again, we do have to watch out for skirmishers. It's going to be really tough. So in the front line, actually how you're able to deal with it is you use the greatswords. So then you bring some unbreakable troops as well. Flagellants do take quite a beating though, so it might be worth it just to bring like 3 greatswords. So let's just do that. Man, that's an expensive front line though. That's like my only concern. So we also do want powder, of course. Powder weaponry is going to be pretty much a staple in this matchup. Let's bring the Royal Outdoor of Griffites for Fear and Terror and Anti-Large. We'll bring a cannon. It's starting to get so expensive already. As far as casters go, I feel like Nets of Amnitok is going to be the way to go here. So we probably need to cut down on one of these guys. We'll get a Light Wizard. We'll put him on a horse. Of course. With a mighty horse. Nets of Amnitok and Banishment. Pretty good abilities for sure. So that's an expensive front line, guys. So let's cut this. I think this is enough powder between these 3 units. And I can't remember like how forested this map is. Do you guys remember? Yeah. Bobby Leong asks, are there any tips for new players? Yeah, I mean, there's a multitude of tips. I should probably do another video about like kind of the basic deployment tactics and things like that. But you know, I would just say be perseverant. You know, it's pretty tough at first. Like compared to most RTS games, this one's really like difficult to jump into and just kind of figure out. So I definitely would recommend just kind of grinding it out a little bit. But there are some factions that are easier to play than others. The Lizardmen are a really good beginner faction. I would recommend just using them, use their infantry, a few big dinosaurs, and you're going to be solid in, you know, a lot of different matchups. So, all right, so we got our Light Wizard, we got our cannon. I can't remember the kind of layout of this map. I'm trying to remember, guys. It's kind of fooling with me here. So we could get the Royal Outdoor of Griffites, but they're so expensive, guys. They're so darn expensive. So we could just go very like infantry focused, I think. But I feel like we need something to kind of block up the big dinos. So I think we get the Royal Outdoor of Griffites, but then our back line is very unprotected here. So I think we honestly cut them. We get a couple groups of halberds right here, which are going to be pretty solid. And we could get some outriders. That actually doesn't seem bad. Yeah, maybe we try that for now. Okay. It's a bit of an experimental build. Yeah, Party Elite has some really good tutorial videos as well. But yeah, so the outriders are the one pick I'm a little bit nervous about. But having, you know, armor piercing like missile attacks is, And if this map is heavily forested, I'm going to be in some, trouble for sure. Yeah. I think the Flagellants, the Regiment of Renown, might be worth it in this matchup, but I think the other ones are just going to die too quickly and, not give out enough pain. Yeah, I probably should have lost the cannon. I know this is a pretty treacherous map here. But the Hammer of the Witches is really good against the dinos. Okay. So maybe we deploy, like, in a corner. Yeah, that was a big mistake, bringing the Hammer of the Witches. I'm probably going to regret that pretty bad. I could fight over in the swamp. Yeah, he has the high ground. He does have the high ground, guys. So this is going to be... It's over on a kid. It's going to be a rough one. But at least I do have nets. So I could potentially, net him down and maybe, compromise... or make my situational... Oh, I can actually deploy maybe against the edge of the map, like right here, and use this like mountainside. So he's going to have to... No, there's like no space here on the map. Like you guys can see. I'm trying to push up against the side. So, what I would probably recommend on a map like this is just use the Royal Altdorf Griffites and just drop the cannon, and you'll probably be in pretty good shape from there. Greatswords can win the frontline engagement against these Horus Warriors, though, so that's good. That is good. Yes. I'm trying. I will be cool as a cucumber. But, I do have some tools. Nets is really strong against the dinos. So, basically, I just want to kind of poke Krokkar down. Because he's probably going to have Krokkar. So, yeah, corner camp. I feel like I should. All right, so, man, this is such bad deployment for me. Like, he's going to have the high ground right away. I could get the cannon over here. Put it in the swamps. Oh, no, I can't even. Only Vanguard units can deploy. Oh, this is my deployment zone? Oh, this is gross. This is so gross. Okay, so let's get the Hammer of the Witches. This is so horrible, guys. This is so horrid. Ugh, gosh. All right, so let's go ahead and deploy like this. Oh, man, this just feels so nasty right now. Okay, so we're going to get Boris over here. Let's get our guns down here. Get our Free Company Militia with their armor-piercing missiles right here. Let's get the Halberds kind of defending right here on the flanks against the big dinos, and the other one can kind of defend right here. Man, this is like the worst deployment I've had in quite some time. All right, so we do have the Light Wizard as well, and I feel like I should kind of hide him in the swamps. Okay, so this can be in Group 2. This can be in... Actually, he should probably be Group 2. The cannon should be Group 3. And this can be Group 4. Man, I really hope we can, like, force him to come to us. This is stressing me out. I'm probably going to get wrecked. No, you haven't missed a black coach. You haven't. So, you're good, man. You're good. All right, man. Well, let's see how this goes. So, okay, so we have an angle. We don't quite have an angle, but let's get our Outriders and go start skirmishing. We'll kind of go scouting with Boris a little bit and see what we can do. So, he's going to have to advance. And, this could be worse, right? I mean, oh, man, this is such an ugly position right here. So, let's go ahead and advance up to the high ground right here and see if we can, get a little something going on. So, okay. So, he does have some Chameleon Skinks, which we can actually shoot with the cannon, which is going to be hilarious. So, do we have the range advantage? I think we do. 130 against, these guys only have, oh, man, but they have stock, so they're going to keep disappearing here, which is pretty tough. So the cannon is going to be able to shoot at his main army in just 1 second here. So let's go ahead and shoot at these right here. And let's fly Boris over to see if we can get some kind of, range superiority. So we're getting a volley off. It's not doing a ton of damage, but yeah, we get a few shots, which is fine. All right. So he's about to come into my range. The Hammer of the Witches is shooting at Chameleon Skinks, which I never thought would, I'd be seeing that. We don't really have any spears to protect the cannon, but I don't think the dinos are getting too crazy right here. So let's go ahead and shoot right now. See if we can kind of zone these guys out. And okay, the Hammer's doing well, but now it's time to shoot to that Stegodon. We need to take that thing down so hard. And yeah, this actually isn't going bad. Those guys are actually shaking, which is good. They're shooting at Boris. We're just going to fall back like so. And we have gotten a decent little position on the high ground. So let's get these guys and go start shooting at the Stegodon right here. Boris can kind of keep taking that fire because it's just one group of skinks, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. Oh no. And the Hammer of the Witches is going to really do some pretty good work against that Stegodon as the battle goes on. So let's start shooting at that Feral Carnosaur right there. Let's pull back right here and get that shot. Get the shot off. Shoot them. Take them down. Bring them down. All right, so let's bring back Boris. Our guns are about to be online, so we definitely want to be shooting at his big dinosaurs here. So let's get these guys shooting here. And all right, so these guys can also sit in the back and just kind of a posture up here. And do we want to drop a net right now? A net might not be a bad idea. So let's drop a net right here on these guys. And oh, hopefully it gets Krokkar. That's what I was really hoping for, to kind of stagger his engagement. Great, so this so far so good. These great swords we can bring like up and around here. We can go ahead and get my lord to go get that Stegodon in the back. The halberds can go intercept those guys, not the Saurus warriors, but isn't there a big dinosaur down there? Or was that just like a total bug? Anyways, our guns are now shooting. It looks like his big dino has gotten into the back a little bit, so let's get the halberds right here. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that. So let's take these guys off skirmish mode. Let's take these guys off skirmish mode as well. And actually, let's pull these halberds here, and it is rampaging, which is good. So Boris Todbringer, let's give him the nice little charge bonus. And we do have a banishment, so we could drop that somewhere. Let's actually see what he ends up doing. Let's get the great swords on that downhill charge. Boris should be able to kind of finish that guy off pretty efficiently, and great. All right, so our guns are back online. Let's make sure to keep shooting at these big dinos. We do have these skirmishers on the far side, which are going to be trolling us. So let's go ahead and charge in with those guys. Let's get the halberds going in there as well. We definitely want to protect our guns. They're going to be one of the biggest, like, kind of assets for our victory, our potential victory here. So we do have a banishment. Let's go ahead and drop it on those guys down here. And you can see that Boris is just destroying these guys, which is good. Let's get those greatswords down the hill. And how's our light wizard doing? All right, so this T-Rex is almost offline. The halberds are doing a very good job. Our guns are going to be like repositioning here. And we do have a decent engagement. Yeah, Boris is really doing some good work. But Krok-Gar's coming, so we need to run. I mean, Krok-Gar is an absolute monster, so this darn dinosaur won't die. We need to kill it. Okay, so the skinks have been taken offline. Let's get these guns back. Let's get these guys kind of reforming ranks, and now we can switch these guys back to the range mode and start shooting in here. And we did get away, which is nice. So let's fly back through the forest, and man, this Carnosaur is just going crazy back here. It just won't route off. So that Stegodon is starting to take a little bit of work. It's shaken. It should be offline relatively soon. So, okay, we finally finished the Carnosaur, which is good. Our Light Wizard should rally here. So, all right. So we're shooting into the Bastillodon. Our Greatsword seemed to be doing a really good job for us, and Boris is now healing with his what is it called? The Midland Runefang or whatever. And our Outriders are shooting. That Dinosaur is pretty much offline, so let's reform ranks here. And we do have some guns that are kind of rallying, so let's pull all these guys back. Start getting some fire off on these dinos. So the Bastillodon's taking some work. Let's go ahead and keep working on that Stegodon. That thing is a pretty big threat. So we can send the halberds over there. Boris is going to kind of come back and unite with his army. We do have nets of Amnitok. So I think when Krok-Gar tries to run in here, we just net him down. Oh, no, we want to make sure to net Krok-Gar. So, no, I hate when it does that. It's kind of like trolly. All right, so we're going to get the net. That definitely should take care of Krok-Gar right there. Let's get the halberds kind of pushing over here. And the Hammer of the Witches can go ahead and switch on to Krok-Gar. And let's go ahead and get Boris to go finish off that Stegodon now that my opponent is going to be pulling back. We do have a decent little firing line right here on Krok-Gar. And our silver bullets are back online. Great. All right, so the infantry fight seems to be in pretty good shape. Does he have any flanks coming? I don't think he's... Oh, he does have some chameleons down in the forest. Oh, no. Ambush. So let's send the halberds down there. Bounce power is still very even, guys. But I think his big dinos are starting to take a little bit of damage, which is good. The nets of Amnitok have worn off. And, yeah, Boris should be able to finish that Stegodon. Let's make sure to give him a nice little charge bonus here. And good. All right, so everything's going to code for the most part. Infantry fight is going very well. Oh, these guys actually... I don't know how these Free Company got engaged there. But let's pull them back. And do we have enough for a banishment or anything? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Yes, okay, so we're able to break that guy. So now we come back and snipe his Revivification Crystal. Let's get these guys going on Krok-Gar. Let's get our gun line kind of reforming ranks back here. Let's get these Outriders up on the high ground. And these poor little skinks down there in the forest giving us trouble. And Krok-Gar's getting dangerously... No, not Krok-Gar. Yeah, he's still in pretty good shape. But let's go ahead and switch here, because Boris should be able to finish off that other piece of equipment. Our gun line's back online, so let's keep shooting here. We do have more guns, so let's put them all on Krok-Gar, see if we can kind of pepper him down. And our wizard appears to kind of be broken. He was fighting in the main line, which isn't always the best situation, but yeah, Boris is really good at killing like big armored dinosaurs. That's like his role in life. So get him, Krok-Gar, get him. So yeah, we got a nice little firing line right here. You can see he's coming after us. So we're going to kind of split up in 3 directions. We're going to pull back here. We're going to pull these guys right here. Let's get these greatswords kind of pushing back to help out a little bit. And as soon as Boris can come back and help out, so whenever you get anything pushing, you want to split into 3 directions like that, because now we can crossfire him. And wherever he goes, he's going to take fire. You guys see that? Those are some pro tips right there. All right, so we do have nets of Amnitok, so let's go ahead and net down this foul dinosaur. Let's pull back here, and oh yeah, give me those sweet nets. Put him in there. Yes, good. All right, so Krok-Gar's a little bit compromised, so we're going to bring the Empire back there. Oh, the Empire. We're going to bring our Lord back and just go ahead and take him out. Let's go ahead and get our caster charging in there as well. And look at him, he's just being gunned down. just being circle shot by all these Empire State troops. Oh man, that was a great one. Empire game. Oh, that was great. Heck yeah. That was a fun matchup. So, hopefully you enjoyed that, Alex Walker. That one was for you, man. You wanted to see the Empire versus the Dinos. That's how you do it. All right. That was fun. So let me do some hand stretches and everything. Shoot the Grimlock until he dies. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, just doing some hand stretches right now between the next games. So I know you guys, don't worry, Lore Master, I'll make sure to do a regular Salon build for you before the stream's over. Hey Turin, make a how to not be a noob in Total War video. Yeah, maybe I will. We'll see. I always choose Boris over Karl Franz because he has self-healing. Karl Franz can't heal himself. Boris does. And healing is so important. It's better than like a temporary buff in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm glad you liked the game. No way, Petrucci. I think that Lizardmen are extremely good. Like, Lizardmen, I think, are one of the most competitive factions. Like, I love playing Lizardmen, guys. They're a very, very good faction, in my opinion. Again, I mean, that's just my my opinion there, but I think they're one of the best factions by far. But yeah, I've had some really good success with them. Chaos? Maybe I'll do a Warcraft 3 game. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So, all right, let's do a Chaos game. Let's see who he picks. Oh yeah, I'll take this game all day. So how do we want to play this? Do we want to go on the ground? We could get Kolek. He's pretty scary for sure. Big Bird's probably better in this matchup. Oh, he's doing Dark Elves. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier. So we could. I don't want to play the dragon game. I think we go with Sartorial, the Ever Chicken. Yeah, I think we go with him. Hounds of Ganis. I'm not a fan of these, so we're probably just going to go the Glittering Robe. I don't think we need. These two abilities are very good. Transmutation of Lead is also quite strong. So we probably want some Chaos Warriors with great weapons in the front line. And you know what? This will be fun. Let's try this. Let's get some Chosen. Let's see how they do. I haven't played with Chosen in forever. So we have Forsaken out in the flanks just to kind of pressure and get a little bit crazy. Let's get some Warhounds. And we probably want some Chaos Knights. Yeah, Chaos Knights are definitely pretty scary, guys. I'm actually getting Chosen, guys. Aren't you guys pleased? Oh, you guys want Big Daddy Kolek? The problem with Kolek in this matchup is that he's going to be taking a lot of missile fire. So I think the Hounds are kind of the better bet with Sartorial. Come on, who doesn't want to see the Warp Chicken? Where's the KFC love, guys? We got to get some of that KFC love. I just had KFC yesterday. All right, Kolek, just let it be known that I don't think Kolek is the better choice here. But again, he is pretty fun. So we'll go ahead and try Kolek for you guys, since that's what you guys seem to want to see. So let's get Forsaken on the wings. But now, you know, the problem is I have to invest in a caster, too. Fire, Death. Yeah, we'll just get Death. It's fine. Yeah, Death. We'll get Spirit Leech and Fate of Yuna on this guy, which is going to be good. And what is this? A Forbidden Rod? Yeah, that's a little expensive. I don't know if I want that. So now we can't really easily afford Chaos Knights because of that change. The Warp Chicken, KFC hype. Yeah, the build is good. I definitely think the Warp Chicken is a better choice. Let's get some Marauders too, just to kind of, you know, finish things off here. So yeah, we'll get Kolek. I know he hasn't really gotten a day in the sun, so yeah, this build is pretty good, I think. I don't know about the Chosen, but we'll see how they perform against some of the elite troops. The Never Chosen. You know, guys, the Never Chosen is actually pretty interesting because he's one of the strongest duelists in the game. Like, with the Slayer of the Kings, like, he can actually beat... I think he almost beats Krokar in a duel, which is pretty insane. Like, if you put him on foot. I'll show you guys at some point during the stream. Oh, yeah, the rod's really good. I haven't used it yet, so... no, I think Warrior Priests have a bit of a niche. I don't know if Chosen are worth taking, to be honest. I'm kind of just exploring with them myself, but they're so damn cool. Why would you not want to take them? So, but I figure, hey, they'll trade pretty well with the elite Dark Elf infantry, and Dark Elves aren't really like kind of a focus fire. Well, they do have focus fire, but I'm hoping to kind of pressure his back line enough that it like stresses him out. So let's get these guys on the far side. I do have two flanking groups right here, so good. We'll get Kolek and his buddy kind of sitting back just a little bit. We definitely need to watch out for the Dragon Breath. So we have our Goon Squad here, and we have another Goon Squad on the far side, which can kind of pressure. So, all right. We'll wait for my opponent to go, and it's showtime. I haven't played Vamps yet. No, I haven't played Vamps. I have not. Of course, I haven't used the rod. It's forbidden. Yeah, it is forbidden, guys. Yeah, this is a nice map. I dig it. So his army's pretty small, which is a good thing for me. I think Chosen can beat the Argonath Executioners. I mean, they're pretty beastly, guys. Look how cool they look. These guys are so gangster. All right, so here we go. So he does have some Dark Shards and other things like that. So let's get our Cav up here. Let's get these Hounds pressuring the flank. And I kind of want to wait a second just to get some Winds of Magic. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Kolek's definitely, you know, pretty angry. For sure. Dark Shards may rip the Chosen up. Yeah, that's very true. But they do have short range. So I'm going to try and like get my Hounds and Forsaken to kind of pressure them and push them back before I engage. So we're going to position these guys on the outside. We do have my Chaos Knights and other guys going here. And these Hounds can go and just get ready to party. Do it. All right. Maybe we wait for Lord of the Storm. Let's actually wait for that and just try and get some Winds of Magic. So we're almost in range of these guys. So hopefully we'll stop like right before we get into range. He does have a Death Hag, but Kolek's going to annihilate the Death Hag. It's going to be a beatdown for sure. All right. So what does he have here? Cold One Knights, Chaos Knights plus Warhounds should be able to just melt those guys like no problem. So we only have 12 seconds left. It looks like he's coming out to meet us. Right out and meet them. So Kolek's going to run over there as well. Let's pull some of these Marauders up to kind of intercept and see what they can do. All right, so the Forsaken are going to kind of collapse here, and then we can get our main infantry line and have it start advancing. That was definitely going to be a good time. So let's get these guys kind of pushing in here to stress out my opponent.
And good. So we got the cav engagement. Let's get Kolek going up there to kind of help out. And yes, good, Anakin, good. Let our guys not take damage before the fighting starts. This is what I like to see. All right. So these guys can go here. Let's get these guys kind of engaging like so. And great. So the hounds were able to kind of, skirmish and do some pretty good work. And I feel like we're in good shape now. So let's get Kolek and company to kind of deal with these Cold One Knights. Let's do this. Let's also cast the Lord of the Storm right there. Use the acceleration ability, and good. All right, so everything's going relatively to code. We do have the Spirit Leech as well. So let's go ahead and drop that on the Blackguard and Ogrond, and we did miss out a little bit, which is unfortunate. And how are these hounds doing? All right, so these hounds are engaged. These ones we can go ahead and wrap. Let's go ahead and do a bit of a back wrap right there. And all right, so this engagement, oh man, just look at the massacre. Oh dude, you are in the wrong neighborhood, bro. Malekith, you do not want to be down there with the mountain god himself. So let's wrap these guys up and around. We do have the hounds coming around the flank, so our troops have engaged right now, and I think our front line's going to massacre his guys. It's going to be pretty brutal. Oh, it's time for mountain god. Yes, let the hate flow. This is going to be so bad for Malekith just fighting against the mountain god over here. So we're going to get the Marauders up and around. Let's get these guys engaged right here. Let's get these guys pushing in through here, and we can probably get these Chaos. We want them. We want the Chosen to be engaged. We want the Chaos Warriors to be like up and around the back. You can see we're kind of feasting on the line, and Kolek is just destroying in the back. Just going full WWE. Let's get these guys pressuring. These guys coming around the back as well. Do it, Anakin. Kill them all. Oh, man. Kolek is just a world beater, guys. So he is taking some focus fire right now, which is definitely a little bit troublesome. Check for some routing units. We do have some hounds kind of in the back. Oh, yes. It is time. Time to get it. High Elves. Sweet dreams. Oh, look at you better run, Malekith. All right. So we're in good shape. Let's get these Marauders coming around the back. And the Chosen seem to be just beating down in the front line. Look at this heavy metal Chaos Core. So Kolek's coming in, swiggity swooty. He wants some of that Malekith. He's going to be pushing back there. And it looks like we did win that cav engagement pretty heavily. And I'm pretty sure it's just over now. Like, I don't know what my opponent can do. His front line's just going to buckle against the Chosen. Because these guys are just massacring the Blackguard. This is just brutality. So, yes, good. Get in there. Okay, we'll just kill the Death Hag, man. If you just want to sit up in the sky and watch your people die, I'm totally cool with that. So I wonder how many kills the Chosen have. So these ones have, yeah, only 7, but again, I think they're pretty bunched up right there. So you can see the Death Hag having a bad old time. His Dark Shards are pretty much offline for the most part. So we're bringing a little bit of the new world to the or the old world to the new world. So let's get Kolek back through here and just have him kind of keep working on this Death Hag. Do we have any hounds that have come back? We do. So let's get these guys around the back, have them wrap around like so. Have these guys do this, and all right, good. So everything's going pretty well. Kolek's trying his little heart out over there, but man, he is no hope for the mighty mountain god right here. The Chosen are starting to cut through these Blackguard, and yeah, Dad's coming. Dad's coming to ground Malekith. So you're gonna use the Lord of the Storm. Look at him. Look how gangster he is, just with his hammer up in there. Just, oh yes, so cool. All right, so he's gonna kill Malekith for sure right here. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I think this game's pretty much over. I don't know what my opponent could do at this point. Let's get our hounds that have kind of routed here to get back and give them some love. We'll go ahead and pop the Spirit Leech right here. And yeah, all right, cool. Forsaken are re-engaging in the back. Chosen have won the frontline engagement. The Blackguard are fighting, a valiant fight, but I think their watch has ended, guys. I definitely think it has. GG. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, get him, Kolek. Get him. Kill him. All right, that's going to be it. So, Chaos game. That was a good one. I like it. Kolek knows no chill. Yeah, the Druchii, they got it pretty bad right there, guys. Oh, that was a good match. That was fun. Swiggity swooty, Kolek's coming for that booty. Yeah. And hopefully you guys have seen the glorious, and that one makes sense. Lady Turin actually made a glorious thumbnail with Kolek today, so I think you guys were right. He needed to make a celebrity appearance, so. Chaos brutality, yeah. That was a rough handling from the Chosen. Chosen are so cool. I'm so glad they actually work a little bit in some of these new matchups. Are the Warriors of Chaos suffering in multiplayer? No, they're fine. No, they're fine. The Dwarf buffs are awesome. Yeah, that definitely wasn't a Pyrrhic victory. Kolek's like full health. Yeah. All right. Chaos is fine without ROR, I think, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely Pyrrhic, right? Kolek is one of the coolest lords of all the games. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Armando. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, my friend. The nickname, Evil Cackle, yeah. All right, so let's see who my opponent picks. It really depends on who he plays. If he picks New World, I'll kind of match him. Yeah, I'll play Beastmen. I'll try to. Yeah, I love Beastmen. I still have to play the Slann for Lore Master of Sodek, so I can't forget to do that. Beastmen, all right, let's pick Beastmen. Guys, Beastmen are really good. They're strong. Just watch this. Let's see if I can, what matchup I get.
I hope you pick something New World. Who I think you are? Are you? He knows. He knows. What buffs did the vampire counts get? There's a bunch of buffs, yeah. The patch notes are actually posted on the Total War Reddit. Grace from a Creative Assembly did a pretty comprehensive post, so I don't know who my guy wants to pick. Let's see. Yes, it is I. Chaos does really well against Skaven. EMAC, trust me. The Chaos versus Skaven matchup is great for Chaos. Do the blueberry okay. So Beastmen versus High Elves. You guys ready to punish some of these prissy High Elves over here? I am. Oh man. Come on. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll switch to the Lizards then if he wants to do that. So this one is for Sotek. So we'll go ahead and let's get a Slan. Oh, he keeps switching, but oh man, Slan are gonna be so bad here, I think. Okay, so what do we want? Is there one with high magic? There is. Okay, high magic's pretty good. So let's go ahead and go with that. We're gonna get Apotheosis. Hand of Glory is pretty good. Soul Quench. We're gonna get Arcane and Forging and Tempest, I think. And the Blood Statuette of Spite. Direct damage to multiple combatants. Let's try that. And then he also does have the Amulet of Quetzal. I don't know if I want to get that. All right, so we're gonna get the pumpkin spice Slan Mage. Pumpkin spice Slan Mage. Let's get some Saurus Warriors in the front with shields. We're going to get 3 Chameleon Skinks as little kind of a skirmisher trolls. And we probably want to get some skink skirmishers on the far side to kind of pressure the back. And for monsters, let's get this guy, let's get this guy. And we probably want some of our own little skink chiefs. So let's actually get 2 of these guys. Oh no, do we have 2 heroes? Am I limited to 1? Okay, I can get 2. Okay, good. So these guys are great troll units. Although against the High Elves, I feel like it's a bit of a risky pick. Because they do have those really good missile attacks, so I don't know, guys. Yeah, that's the Sherbert Slan. We probably don't want Croxagors. I think an Ancient Stegodon might be okay because it does have that like ballista thing on its back. But I think we just go wider. So maybe we just get more infantry, I'm thinking. Probably some Cold One Spear Riders to deal with like his cav threats. And we could get another laser dino. Oh, hey Andrew H. Sure, man. We'll get you some Iron Breakers today. No problem. So I might suffer a little bit in this matchup because I am bringing, a Sherbert Slan, but, you got to believe, guys. You got to believe. So we could get some regular Cold One Riders. They're just 2 Spear Riders. Oh, man, there's so many choices here. So many choices. Another Bastillodon with the Solar Engine. Why not? Let's just go full-on laser dino trolling. It'll be fun. Okay. And we do have our kind of our Slan buddy over here who, he doesn't have the most protection. This is a little bit scary for sure. Feral Cold Ones. I like Feral Cold Ones against the Dwarves. And yeah, I'll try my best, Alex, to get Volkmar the Grim for you. Thanks for the donation, Alex and Andrew. So, okay, so I might as well start the Great Book again. Where the hell did my pen go? Alright, I got one up here. So, let's see. So, Volkmar. Hey, I'm glad this is helping you get through work. So, okay, so I got... So Sherbert Slan is taken care of for Lore Master. Ironbreaker front line. So Dwarfs with Ironbreakers. And then we can get the Volkmar the Grim. Alright. You guys got it. Consider it done. Should be fun. Thanks again, guys, for your perpetual support. Really appreciate it. I really do. You guys are paying my medical bills. Yeah, the skink heavy armies are fun, for sure. How's it going, Gilad from Israel? Hey, thanks for the donation, Greenskins. Could you do a battle with Royal Hippogriff Knights? Yeah, they're really good. The Royal Hippogriff Knights from Bretonnia, they're not. I guess real good is a bit of an over exaggeration, but they're much better. Like they're pretty strong. They got some heavy weapon strength buffs, and I think they also have a higher model count, which seems pretty good. So let's get our laser dinos here in the front line. We can get these guys like so. And yeah, I need to play Bretonnia. I've been neglecting them pretty bad. So all right, so let's get these guys like this. Get these guys like this. And all right, great. So our laser dinos are ready to party. Let's get the Revive Crystal and, oh, I should have put him on a Stegodon. Look at him just sitting on his toilet seat, just like, oh, yes. You know this guy loves Carl's Jr. He's like the Cheeto Mountain Dew master. All right, so we have our little skink skirmishers in Group 2, so we're definitely going to go troll here. Group 3 on these guys, and our Cold One Spear Riders can just be in the back. They're just guard duty. Like, they're just going to be guarding, my mini Jabba the Hutt right now. I'll play Bretonnia, sure. Yeah, of course. Good, man, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I need to play Bretonnia. Yeah, healthcare is a little bit rough out here in the USA, that's for sure. All right, so here we go. Especially if you're like, you know, running your own business, it's really tough. Like if you work for a company, it's easy because they take care of it. But if you have your own business or you're a YouTuber, for example, it's like, it's you know, it's not fun, that's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and advance and take the high ground right here. We'll go ahead and get our little skink chiefs, and let's go scouting and see what he has. So it doesn't look like he has too many missile units. That's really good. That means we can get like free skirmishing. So let's go ahead and get these guys going over here. This action does not have my consent. Too bad there's, oh, it's a trap. It's a trap. Oh man, Way Watchers, okay. All right, buddy, I see what you're doing here. I like it. This action has my consent. So let's go ahead and posture up our laser dinos right here. And I'm not too worried about Way Watchers. I think we don't have too many good targets for them. So we're going to kind of start darting into these guys and hopefully doing some pretty good damage. Let's get our little skink chiefs and start shooting Durthu and just be annoying. And yeah, it should be fun. All right, so let's get these dinos right here. And we basically just want to slow them down until, you know, and buy time for our laser dinos to get in position. And yes, good, Anakin, good. Kite them, damage them. Man, those Way Watchers are nasty though, guys. They have some real far range. So let's go ahead and keep kiting back and just trolling a little bit. Because again, we do have the speed with these chameleon skinks, so yes, kite that infantry corps. So one laser dino here can start shooting into these guys, and the other one can shoot into, we probably want to just shoot into the Dryads for now. Because again, the Dryads are going to be a little bit more durable than Eternal Guard in this matchup for us. We'll just shoot these guys here, and yeah, we're getting some pretty good damage in. So the skinks, we probably want to send them on a secret agent mission, although he does have Wild Riders up there, so that's kind of tough. We're getting some really good damage in for sure. So man, these laser dinos and their angling is always so rough. So we'll take like 1 or 2 pot shots here, and then we're going to have to turn around. Let's get these Cold Wind Riders in group 4, have those guys going over here. And let's get these guys kind of shooting at Durthu, trying to work him down right now. Great, so we're going to have to bolt back right now, so let's kind of waddle these guys back. They're taking so much damage, which is real rough. And yeah, our pathing, kind of the angling right here is not working out well for us. So let's go ahead and use a heal right here. Let's get our chameleon skinks kind of pushing up to the high ground. We are getting some good peppering on Durthu, which is nice, but yeah, man, look at that damage. So let's go ahead and pop Apotheosis on him as well. We want to keep him alive, but the laser dino is really kind of turning out to not be a great investment right now. So let's get these Spear Riders right here. We can also get our Jabba and pop the Hand of Glory on our Spear Riders. Let's get the chameleon skinks kind of up and around over here. They can kind of keep skirmishing, but our Spear Riders should have a pretty good matchup right here. All right, great. So our infantry corps is probably going to want to go ahead and advance right now, so let's go ahead and push them all forward like so. We can get our Jabba kind of sitting up on the high ground, and let's get these guys like this. Let's get these guys over here, and then let's get our skinks kind of running this direction. So our laser dino, we can go ahead and pull it back in the forest. Let's get this revivification crystal up on the high ground, and good. All right, so these guys are back online, so we can have them start shooting at them, and our other laser dino can go ahead and start shooting at the Way Watchers as well. Durthu is actually starting to take a little bit of damage, which is good, and we do have Apotheosis, so let's actually use it on these Saurus warriors. Come on, skinks, you guys need to keep scurrying here. Great, so these guys can go ahead and kind of move up and around. Let's take them off skirmish mode so they can actually path, like so. And yeah, so this vanilla Salon seems to be doing okay. So let's go ahead and drop a banishment right there in the middle of all his forces. And man, our laser dinos are really just getting punished, like so incredibly hard. But at least this one's able to kind of shoot for a while, and we do get a banishment, but it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. So let's go ahead and push in here, and we do have Arcane Unforging, so let's go ahead and pop that on Durthu, kind of keep poking him down a little bit right here. And how are our little skinks doing? They're doing okay. They're still skirmishing and having a good old time. So let's shoot at these Saurus warriors. And the laser dinos are probably one of the reasons, if we do lose this game, that it's going to go south, because they're just not doing much of anything right now. So Durthu's actually taking some damage. We do have another Apotheosis, so let's pop it on these Saurus warriors who are fighting pretty hard in the core. We do have the healing crystal, so let's pop that. Do we even want to use it on that? I feel like our laser dinos are pretty much, you know, out of commission. So let's engage here. Let's get our Salon buddy going here and go ahead and use this relic banishment item right here on the Wild Riders. And our skirmishers seem to be doing okay versus them. And where do we want to shoot? Maybe we just engage right here with the skink chiefs. I think that might be pretty good. These guys we want to try and path over here. This laser dino can shoot right here, and these guys can go ahead and shoot right here. So far so good. It's a wild fight. I think the frontline engagement's going okay. We do have a Shield of the Cold Ones, so let's go ahead and pop that right here. And we do have a Hand of Glory, so let's drop that down here maybe. And good. So our Cold One Riders are back. Let's have them kind of pull back here. Let's get our skinks kind of skirmishing around the flank. And our skink chiefs are going to be able to do some pretty good work and maybe shut these guys down. All right. So man, what a fight so far. This has been a wild one. And our other laser lizard is unfortunately running into the shadow realm over here. Let's get Job over here to see if he can like help out. Pop Apotheosis in the front line. And so far so good. It's a pretty heated fight. So let's get our skink skirmishers in the back and see if we can like polish off those Way Watchers. That's going to be something that's going to be really strong for us if we're able to do that. How's Jabba doing? He's trying to catch these Wild Riders, but yeah, our backline's a little bit compromised. So let's push these guys up right now, and actually we can have them go after Durthu. How are our little chiefs doing over here? So they are shutting down the missile play. So let's bring them back and have them start working on Durthu. So we're going to go ahead and Cold Blood here, and then we want the other one to Cold Blood itself. All right, great. So we have the Cold Blood. We're going to start shooting at Durthu again. So let's switch these guys into melee and have them go and engage up there. I think that's going to be pretty nice for us.
Balance of power starting to shift in our favor. We do have Apotheosis, so let's drop that in the front line against the Asaurus Warriors. And yeah, so this is good. We're going to start getting some decent pressure on Durthu. He's starting to get worn down a little bit. We do have a decent little infantry core left. So yes, let's use another healing crystal on the Asaurus Warriors, who are, you know, really just doing most of the heavy lifting this game. Our skinks around the flank are going to be able to catch these guys, I think. Let's get one of these guys. No, I think we just keep focusing Durthu. I think that's going to be really important. So let's get our job up. We use Hand of Glory on some of these. What do we want to use it on? Man, we probably just save for Apotheosis, I think. Let's get these skinks pushing on those guys. And this is an incredibly fierce cockfight right now, guys. So let's get these two skinks kind of pushing on these Wild Riders, right? Yeah, we can go ahead and engage here. We'll get these guys here. Let's switch this guy to melee, have him go help out his buddies. And we can leave the other one shooting at Durthu. So let's go ahead and pop Apotheosis on the Asaurus Warriors right here that are still fighting. You can see our healing crystal doing a good old time. And yeah, so you can see Jabba's kind of floating. He's floating dirty, guys. We do have another kind of DPS ability right here. And let's go ahead and cast a Banishment, which is going to be devastating if it hits. So Jabba the Hutt's going to be going right here. Oh, yes, here it comes. Here it comes. Give me that Banishment. Oh, yeah, that feels good right there. Oh, we just munched those guys. Man, that was really solid. All right, guys, we're back in it. So we do have another Cold Blood. Let's go ahead and pop a shield to the Cold Ones right here. Cold Ones, shield, Cold Ones, Old Ones, whatever, it's fine. And man, I can't believe we were able to win that. That game felt a little bit stressful in the beginning, but it looks like we were able to pull it out. Whew. Bam. That was heavy duty. All right, Lizard, Jabba. Yes. Yeah, Way Watchers were pretty good in that matchup. Hey, Niels, thanks for the donation, man. And Paul, you guys rock, man. Squigs versus Skinks. I'll try and make it happen. Watching almost daily, entertaining videos. Love to see Skaven Warpfire action. Yeah, if there's a matchup that calls for it, I'll try my best to get that in the books. So, yeah, man. Sorry, guys, I just had a missed phone call real quick here, so. 1 sec here. Let me go ahead and minimize. And, yeah, man. Hey, thanks for sponsoring, Lore Master. That one is for you, man. I tried my best to make it work. So 1 second here. Just going to change some chat settings. And, all right, 1 second here. No, not. There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just adjusting some of my stream settings. All right.
Good. Good.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Hey, how's it going, Javadi? Welcome, man. The fire rises in the east. Yes, it does. That was a really competitive game. That was super solid. So, yeah, 1 sec. Let me just respond to this message. All right, 1 sec, guys. All right. So I know I got a few games in the books. Let me go ahead and just do some stretches. Let the Jabba emotes flow through you. Yeah, Weight Watchers do run out of ammo, for sure. Yeah, you know, that vanilla Slan wasn't bad. That item he has that does like AoE damage seems really good. And of course that Banishment was able to like kind of seal the game for us at the end. So, and my apologies for the loud sound, guys. One of my neighbors is a DJ and he's streaming. Well, not streaming, but he's making music, I guess. So, Vampire Counts Love. Let me see what I have in the Great Book. So Ironbreakers and Volkmar. We haven't seen Dwarfs today, so let's see if we can get a Dwarfs game in. That would be fun. So, let's see what my opponent picks. Go with the standard Dwarf Lord. Hopefully he picks someone new. The top 3 factions, I think it's too hard to say at this point, man. Do you feel like Swarm armies, like a lot of cheap monsters, work? Yeah, for sure. Hey, you're welcome, man. Yeah, we'll have a sub fight soon, don't worry. Full stack Gabos. I don't know about that. I do not know about that, guys. Small funds. All right, Dan. What do you got for me, man? You gonna play Argolin? About to go to pub to get mortal. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Kingdom of Rodux. Oh, Kingdom of Rodux, dude. I love Mountain Blade. Oh man, I should play Mountain Blade on stream. Maybe I'll do that for you, man. The Kingdom of Rodux. That brings back memories. All right, we have a Dawi grudge match. So, man, I was really hoping to get a new empire or a new world, but we can go ahead and do this. So let's go with that. We're going to go with the Runesmith for the Rune of Wrath and Ruin. A Thane for the Tormentor Sword as well. And for the front line, we'll get some Ironbreakers here. And let's try the new and improved hammers and see how they do. So here's your Ironbreakers, man. Hopefully they do you justice. So we do have a very expensive front line. On top of that, what do I want to bring? I love Mountain Blade, dudes. I love Mountain Blades. It's so much fun. Let's bring an organ gun, just because it's pretty strong now. 2 groups of Slayers, I think, is going to be pretty solid. What do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see some Iron Drakes? I think let's try Iron Drakes out. Who cares? So, guys, this is a highly experimental build. I might just get wrecked this game, but we're going to try it. We're going to have fun and, you know, do it to it. This disclaimer, this isn't a competitive build, but I'm just doing this for you guys. Getting you the Iron Drake with the flames. We're going to try and roast some of these Greenskins, and hopefully it goes well. I don't know. He's probably going to bring Black Orc, so it probably won't work, but whatever. Who cares? Satisfy the grudge. They have wronged us. This one's for you guys. This is a fan service. Hey, Turn, if I'm trying to learn different army metas, what faction should I start with? I just don't really know what builds are common, so not sure how to go counter building. So, Ben, there's a few factions that I would say are very user-friendly to kind of start with. I actually really like the Lizardmen. What's really nice about them is they have some of the most powerful lords in the entire game. And on top of that, their infantry, like Saurus Warriors, are such a safe pick. They can deal with armor, they can deal with light armor, so you can usually just bring a front line of Saurus Warriors and a Lizardmen Lord. And then from there, you're going to be in pretty good shape, and you can kind of mix and match your build. If you want to go big dinos, you can. If you want to go wide with some skinks, you can. They just have so many matchups that are really good. High Elves are also a pretty safe match, actually. You can just bring a very elite infantry army, and it usually performs pretty well. Yeah, we got you guys. Hold on. So, one sec. There you go. All right, Armando, I just made you an administrator as well. Yes, good. Good, Anakin, good. The Wazuk. Do you take me for a Wazuk? So I don't know how well the Iron Drake's going to perform, but yeah, we'll see. Man, you guys should see Armando's artwork. It's freaking awesome. He has some amazing Warhammer art on his Instagram. Armando, if you'd like, feel free to share your Instagram in here, man, so people can see your art. If you want. You don't have to, of course, but you're more than welcome to kind of share it. I think people would really dig it. He's working on the new channel banner. It's freaking amazing. It's amazing. Hey, you got it, Ben. Well, anytime. Say what? Yeah, Armando, feel free to share your stuff if you want, man. I think everyone here would enjoy it if you're looking to kind of get some exposure. I don't know how this is going to work. It's a very elite army. So let's actually put these guys on the inside so we can get that ruin kind of going a little bit ham. So I think we are going to take the coast. We're going to kind of hold the coastline right here. Let's get the Iron Drakes kind of over here. And I totally actually forgot who I was fighting. What faction am I fighting? Oh man, I can't even remember. Can you guys tell me? I think it was someone with chariots. Was it? Guys, what faction am I fighting? I just totally blanked. Oh, Greenskins, that's right. Okay. So it's a grudge match. So we'll put one group of Slayers kind of protecting over here, and we'll put the Dragonback Slayers kind of protecting on this side. And the Runesmith wants to be here. We can get the Thane on the far side. All right. These guys want to be back here probably. Kazik! All right, so these guys being group 2, group 3, and let's do it. All right, so organ guns online, ready to go. Let's get it shooting at some of these black orcs and let them come. Yeah, all right. All right, the guns are gonna scoot up here. We do have the ocean protecting our flank. I honestly feel pretty good. He does have artillery piece of his own. It looks like he has the Hammer of Gork back there, and Wurzog, the Great Green Prophet, is here. Kill orcs! All right, you guys ready for the Wrath of the Organ Gun? Fire! It's going to wreck those black orcs pretty hard. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, man, that is sheer brutality. So we'll get these guys kind of scooting up right here. And, you know, we can roast that giant, actually. That's going to be a pretty good kind of angle for us. So let's kind of keep roasting these black orcs. And we can scoot the fight a little bit up, I think. Yeah, man, just like this is probably fine. The organ gun, we can start shooting at the black orcs in the back now that those ones are so incredibly beat up. Yeah. Kazik. Oh, yeah. Oh, tear into those guys. Hell yeah. All right. So it's time. It's time to roast some of these orcs. The orcs must pay. Let's get the Runesmith over here as well to help out with the cav. That's going to be really important here. So I do have a bit of a low ground advantage, which is a little bit rough. But let's go ahead and get the Dawi kind of engaging right here. We'll get the Iron Drakes kind of roasting some of these Savage Orcs. Oh, Savage Orcs are going to get wrecked so hard by that. Oh, man. I cannot wait for this, guys. All right. So the Runesmith. Oh, yeah. Roast them. Roast them. Oh, yes. No, no. Flee. Flee, you fools. Oh, yeah. We got the moves like Jagger. We dodged that.
right, so we're going to just shoot some Black Orcs, even though I know it's not the best choice. We can get the Slayers kind of going here. Let's actually start shooting at the Giant with the Organ Gun. Let's get these guys kind of roasting the Giant as well. So we definitely need to watch out for these Cav coming around the far side, so we can use the Rune of Wrath and Ruin and our other resources. Roast the Giant! Bring it down! Bring it down! Roast it! Shoot, you Organ Gun! Shoot them! Why are you not shooting? It's like they're just kind of chilling, which is unfortunate, but they should start roasting them pretty soon. There we go. Oh yeah, burn it down. Burn down Godzilla. All right, so the Slayers are going to intercept these guys. We can use the Thane to kind of lock them in place. Let's get the Runesmith. We probably don't even need him here, but we'll use the Rune of Wrath and Ruin just to be safe. And we get the Rune of Wrath and Ruin. We can get the Tormentor Sword going on those guys right now. Look at the Giant just getting roasted. That's so cool. So Tormentor Sword is going to lock those guys down, and that pretty much should be GG for them. So let's get the Norgolming's Ironbreakers. We'll kind of keep roasting here, and it looks like everything's going pretty well for us, guys. So you can see the Organ Guns and the Flamethrowers just roasting this guy. Oh, look at that. That's so cool looking. Oh, man. So yeah, we were able to kind of secure the flank, so the frontline engagement is actually going really well for us. So let's get my Lord back and have him help out the Giant as well. Pop the leadership buffs, and man, this Giant is just getting cooked. He is getting cooked. Kazik. Yeah, we're doing the Dawi proud right now, guys. So this guy's going down pretty hard. I think we can probably start shooting the Organ Gun over at Wurzog over here. I think that's going to be a pretty good engagement. Let's pull these guys back as well. Oh, sorry, got some messages. And yeah, man, this guy is just, oh, he's just getting cooked. Wouldn't it be cool if he actually, like, look at that. It's so great. All right, so let's get this guy kind of shooting at Wurzog right now. We can have our infantry kind of finish this guy off. The main fight seems to be going well, so let's pull these guys back. Our Organ Gun's in good shape. We can probably pull up our Auxiliary Slayers. Let's go. Oh, no, Foot of Gork. Run, Dawi, run. And I do take a bit of a foot to the face, but the Iron Drakes are going to be kind of pushing back. Let's see if we can roast some of these Savage Orc Air Boys. Let's pull these guys up as well. And the Slayers, we can honestly go Secret Agent right now and just kind of run up and around since we dealt with the threat on the sides of our army. So, oh yes, it's time. It's time. Roast them. Roast the Savage Orcs. They're a little bit out of range, I think, so let's actually scoot up just a little bit. Let's get these guys going here. The Organ Gun, we can kind of keep shooting at Wurzog. And the infantry fight is pretty pitched, but I think we got it in the bag. So we'll have these guys finish off the Savage Orcs. We can have this Thane go help over there. And can we roast these Savage Orcs? I think we can. Yeah, it's good, Anakin. Throw the blasting charges. And the Dwarf Lord is just beating down Wurzog. He's such a champ. So let's run into these archers to make sure they, kind of stop firing. Iron Drakes we can pull over here, and is there any threats to my flank? It doesn't look like it. I think we're in pretty good shape. So let's go ahead and pull up these Slayers. I think they've kind of paid their dues in the back line, and our flank did crumble over here, so I think having the Slayers in the front line fight is going to be very helpful. You can see Wurzog's in some pretty bad shape. We do have the artillery kind of poking him down. Black Orcs are crumbling, and yeah, that's going to be pretty bad for him for sure. So let's go ahead and pop all this stuff. You can see the Iron Drakes. Let's put them in guard mode and take off skirmish mode. See if we can get some roasting on this guy. And oh, we do have a Rune of Wrath and Ruin, so we can actually slow him down right now, which is going to be pretty funny. So, all right. So the Iron Drakes are just fighting right now. We can probably pull these guys in. We do have the Slayers. They can definitely beat these Black Orcs and finish them off. Let's get our Hammers kind of pushing across the battlefield. And yeah, so far so good. All right. So yeah, look at them just keeping roasting on that Wurzog right there, which is great. Yeah, I think we're good. I think it's in the bag. I think he's going to have army losses here in a moment. So, Kazik. Dawi roast. All right, yes. Gordon Ramsay would rate that Giant as a... And hopefully that the gentleman who asked for the Skaven Warp Lightning, I hope that kind of satisfies. I'll try and get the Skaven roasting in today, but that was some good roasting for sure. I think so. So, yeah. So let me just do some hand stretches right now, take a few questions. Just as long as I have a few minute break between games, I'll be okay. So, yeah, I'm going to get Bretonnia. Bretonnia's coming next, for sure. So, we'll do it to it. Yeah, you can actually, Shane Guard. There's a link in the stream description where you can do that. Terrorgeist, yeah, I'll try. I'm going to be streaming for another half hour, guys. So I'm going to go an hour and a half, which is usually kind of my threshold for hand pain. So, yeah, the Iron Drakes were cool, man. Roasting that Giant was so much fun. Just getting a little bit crazy over there. You got me a charm bracelet, Italian Spartacus? Tell me about it, man. Ooh, I need to get Bretonnia in. I need to get the Bretonnia. I'll try Terrorgeist too. I'll try and get as many of these in as I can. So we got the Sherbert Salon. We got the roasting. I do really want to try out Royal Hippogriff Knights, guys. So we're going to play Bretonnia this game. Yes! So let's see if we can make it work. So Bretonnia, please play New World, please. I would play with Italian Spartacus right now, but I don't think he's home from work yet. Oh, yes. This is actually a really good engagement for them. All right, King Louis. Louis.
Let's get rid of these items. We're going to get the Royal Hippogriff Knights, who now have 130 AP, and they also got an armor buff. They used to be 60. I have carpal tunnel and wrist tendonitis. To answer your question, I have 2 wrist conditions. All right, so on top of that, let's get some Pegasus Knights to kind of go hunting. In the front, we probably want some... Man, the front line engagement's always rough here. I think we just do this and go and just hope for the best. It's not a good infantry engagement for Bretonnia, that's for sure. We'll get some poison archers, and they do have a fair amount of magic damage. The dinos, do they? I feel like the Green Knight might be okay in this matchup, but I don't know. We need a caster, so... let's get a life caster. I think that's going to be pretty important. So let's do that. Get regrowth and all those goodies. We'll get the Power Stone. So we probably get some Grail Reliquae. Let's get some Men-at-Arms in the back. And let's get a couple peasant mobs to just, you know, take the beating, unfortunately, for them. Yeah, let's try it. I know I need a bionic wrist. That'd be cool. Auto-gen, do it. No, you guys wanted to see... oh, Louis C.K.'s the best. He's so funny. Have I considered a singing career? I've karaoke'd some Johnny Cash songs pretty good. Because I can get my voice very deep. Oh, man. Yep, we're doing it to it. Yeah, it's really tough, Dank Jellyfish. It seems like so weird saying that name in like a serious manner. Like, yeah, Jank Jellyfish. It's really hard. Yeah, man, it is hard though, all jokes aside, so. Because this is my passion, you know? Like, if I could, I would stream every day for you guys if I didn't have wrist problems, so. I think the Royal Hippogriff Knights are going to be really good here. They're bullies. Like, they can really bully the big dinosaurs pretty hard, so. Yeah, I hear a train a-coming. Yeah, War of the Beard 2.0.
Clever girl.
I know, man. I know. Well, someday. And I think part of it is, like, my posture and everything. Like, I sit kind of, like, hunched forward. I need a new desk, but it's pretty expensive. So I'm probably... I mean, you guys... I'm probably going to go buy a new desk with the donations you guys gave me today. Like, all jokes aside. I'm going to go get a desk with, like, an adjustable height. Man, yeah, we got 620 viewers right on. Thanks, guys, for the support. My favorite color? Probably red. Red is... I like to, you know, play my games aggressively, so I think red is, like, the color of aggression and passion and stuff, so... It's kind of my anecdotal analysis of that. So we've had a good stream today, guys. The Knights of Bretonnia are going to stand strong. So let's get the peasant mobs. You probably want to have the peasants just take the brunt of it, right? So the peasants can take the charge bonus, which isn't going to be fun for them, but you know what? They gotta do it for the lady, because that's how Bretonnia rolls. So, turn by Japanese Opie mousepad. Hey, Red Panda, if you could send me a private message with a link to what that is, that'd be great. All right. Let's go ahead and get our archers back here, kind of squared up and ready to party. Good, Anakin, good. Hopefully you guys like Lady Turn's thumbnail today. She killed it. It just gets better and better every week. I am a lucky man, guys. I'm a lucky man. All right. So we're going to put these guys in group 2, group 3, and the Grail Reliquae can be up here in group 1. Yeah, all right. Unlimited power. My favorite music genre is probably 90s, like grunge rock. Soundgarden, Alice in Chains. I really like Foo Fighters. They're probably one of my favorite bands. I love Nine Inch Nails. Who else do I really like? Metallica is one of my favorite all-time bands. I'm really a big fan of Red Hot Chili Peppers. I like cheesy 90s rock, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, even the corny stuff. Like Sugar Ray, like that stuff just brings me back. And if I could play music on stream without getting you know, copyright infringement, I would play it for sure. Yeah, Lady Turn is the champ. She is the best. All right, it's time. Let's take it to these filthy dinos. What the heck is this army? Bunch of Cold One Spear Riders. All right, does he have any infantry? Or is he just like Masked Chameleon Skank? Oh, please don't tell me it's Masked Chameleon Skanks. Oh man, am I just getting trolled? I might be. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's a regular army. I was like, please don't be trolling me. I want a regular game. So he doesn't have any big dinosaurs, really, so we don't have the best targets for our Royal Hippogriffs, but it should be fine. So we'll just kind of zone out right here. We do have the Halberds who can honestly fend off most of this aggression right here. And we do have a bit of a... I should have just waited on the other side of the high ground, because this like, positioning on this hill is very, like, strange. So let's go ahead here. We'll get the Royal Hippogriff Knights kind of going over here, and just... We can honestly just dive on those skink cohorts for now. We're going to go ahead and pull the Halberds to kind of zone out his other forces. And Lewin and the boys should be able to do some pretty good damage against these Saurus warriors in the back. So let's go ahead and do that real quick and just kind of see how aggressive we can get. So the halberds, we can go ahead and charge over here. We can get the Royal Knights as well. With these, let's get the peasant mobs kind of taking that beating. In the front, yeah, so you can see we're doing some mean damage in the back right now. Let's pull those guys in and out right now. We do have our archers, so we can go ahead and start shooting at some of these skinks right here. And the Royal Hippogriff Knights can go ahead and engage right here. And let's go ahead and pull Louis and the company up, get them backing out. We can pop an Earthblood right here as well, which is going to be quite helpful. Let's get these archers kind of shooting Krokar. I think that's going to be very nice. All right, great. So the infantry fight is underway. Let's get these guys pushing here. These guys can push over here. These guys can go right here, and these guys can go right here. All right, great. So everything's going to code. Let's pull back across. And a Dweller's Blow would actually be really nice right now, but I think this fight's going okay. Our halberds are kind of munching a lot of his troops. Let's get the Grail Relic way down there. We're definitely going to need it to hold. And our Royal Pegasus Knights are just taking a ton of damage, so I don't even know if regrowth is worth using on them at this point because they're losing models so rapidly. I think King Lewin and the company just need to come take out these big dinosaurs. So let's pull these archers back here. Oh, not all of them. Let's keep fighting, of course. And good. All right, and there we go. Okay. So the battle's pretty wild for sure, but I think we should get some good pressure on Krokar right here. Let's do that. We can also pop another Earthblood in kind of this engagement here, but you can see a lot of his Spear Riders are taking a ton of damage. So let's get our caster back and go ahead and pop this on Lewin, who's going to be, you know, fighting a good fight right now. Great, so the Saurus Warriors can kind of shoot right here. You can see our peasant mobs are kind of retreating a little bit. I'm not sure how the infantry fight is going, to be honest. It's a little bit dicey, but the Royal Hippogriff Knights, oh, I actually could have sworn they got like a higher model count, but it looks like they didn't. So archers, man, I really need to finish off these knights right here. So let's pop the Power Stone, and these guys are back, which is good. So let's get them over here. We do have another regrowth, so I think we pop that. What do we want to pop that on? Nothing's taking that much damage. I mean, the frontline engagement seems to be going okay, so I think we just save it maybe, or we pop it on the Royal Pegasus Knights who are coming back in. So these guys can go ahead and engage on these Cold One Spear Riders. We do have some arrows coming in here, but he does have some nasty dudes coming back. So we have some peasants rallying. We'll see if they can help out. Mainline engagement's going relatively well, and I think our big dinos here are doing pretty good. And let's go ahead and pop that Earthblood right there, which is going to heal pretty much all of these troops. And the halberds are still holding strong, so let's get that Grail Relic over there. Let's pull these archers back, and I think the Pegasus Knights, let's see if we can clean up the back line and kind of secure our flank. The front line versus Saurus Warriors is definitely a pretty fierce fight, to say the least. You can see there's a big horde kind of spilling down the hill, but these Royal Knights are really just putting a beating on Krokar. You can see he's actually very low, and if we can actually break him, I think that's going to be like pretty solid for us guys. So we'll save the regrowth, we'll pop the Power Stone. In the back, we're able to secure just about. We do have some archers coming back online, but we're starting to take some, you know, heavy damage on these Royal Knights right now. So I think we go ahead and pop regrowth on them to kind of get that sustainability. And let's just keep killing Krokar. If he kills Krokar, I think we can honestly terror out everything else and just kind of win from there. So the guys in the back are having a little bit of trouble. Let's go ahead and cast a regrowth as well for Louis and get Krokar. Bring him down, bring him down. Yes, he's broken. So now we just chase him off, but I'm telling you, these guys hit like trucks. 130 weapon strength, so, oh, is he shattered? Oh yeah, he's shattered. Heck yeah, that's really good. All right, so we can honestly just keep fighting in the pits here. These guys cause fear and terror. Our archer line is back online, so we can start shooting at some of these troops that are rallying here. Let's get the Pegasus Knights up on the high ground, see if they can help out versus these, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just form a bit of a Helm's Deep. So the Bretonnian Air Force was able to take out Krokar. So man, these Royal Knights, I'm telling you, they really performed this game, guys. Like, they beat the brakes off Krokar. So what do we got back here? We have some Foot Squires in the Shadow Realm just kind of randomly fighting. We have Earthblood, so let's go ahead and cast that in the pocket. Our archers are back online, which is good. So let's go ahead and have them reform ranks just so they're a little bit more kind of organized here. We'll have you chase Krokar. Well, he's already shattered anyway, so there's probably not really a point. But I think that's going to be it. Like, I think most of his troops here are going to just kind of army loss route. Let's get these Royal Knights back. They're not really the Royal Pegasus Knights. They're not having a good time here. And do we have any, like, infantry left? We do have some halberds, so let's get these guys kind of pushing back into the fight. Get these guys coming in here. Do we have any troops kind of in the far side? Yes, we can. And Krokar has fallen. Yes, the foul beast has gone down this day. And how are our knights doing? Yeah, these guys are so much tankier with 80 armor. It's crazy how much that little armor makes a difference. So we'll pop the Sword of Crone, which is going to buff these guys, and the Grail Reliquary is like keeping all of our dudes fighting for so long. So just look at these guys, just with their claws, just getting ham in here. You can see the Knights of Bretonnia fighting pretty hard in the pits, guys. I honestly think that's a pretty good build. Like, those knights seem strong for sure. So we'll use an Earthblood right there. Let's charge in here. Just, you know, polish off some of these Saurus Warriors. Let's shoot them with these arrows. Let's get these knights flying overhead. We do have some Battle Pilgrims kind of routing, so let's pull these guys back in. And yeah, I don't think he can stop the fear and terror right here. With Lewin, like, just kind of leading this battle versus all of these lizards, it's going to be brutal. Yes. Brett win. I need to cast a Bretonnia game. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. So that was a fierce one. But yeah, these guys are good now. The Royal Hippogriff Knights. They are not bad. At least in that matchup. And they do have the Blessing of the Lady. That's right. Yeah, so they have a physical ward save. That's what it is. All right.
So we got, you guys wanted to see the Hippogriff Knights, Green Seers War Raid, so hopefully you enjoyed that, man. So I need to get Volkmar in. I know you guys wanted to see a Volkmar, so I'll see if I can do that. Yeah, that was good. My hand's more like a Kolek today, yeah. Hippogriff, yeah, Hippogriffs are really good. Like, they just, like, beat down Krokar with King Lewin. They just, like, circle beat on Krokar. And then from there, I was able to just terror out everything else, which was really good. Yeah. Dude, yeah, stem cell injections are really expensive, though, I've heard. Yeah. I'm gonna get some tea real quick to kind of keep me going. You guys want some Haggard music while I go grab some tea? Here, let me put something on for you guys. Do some classical. Yes. This is the best one. Alright, guys, I'll be back in like a minute. I'm just gonna go get some tea real quick. Cheers. You guys enjoyed that. Oh man. Yes. Well, it's actually, I just went for water. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, what's happening? What's up? I'm ready to go. Nothing. Yeah, black coffee is the best, but so the problem with black coffee is it kind of like affects my nerves. Like, it makes me very jittery, and it also like gives me anxiety a little bit, but I still drink it every morning. But like, I think in the morning it's fine, but yeah. So all right, so let's go. Who do we want to play? Do you guys want vampire counts? Yeah, I feel like we need a vampire counts game for you guys. Ooh, tastes good. No, I'm back. It sounds like I went away to try and rule the world. Turin is Tom Cruise. I'll take it. I've seen Tom Cruise in person, actually. All right, vampire counts. Okay. What do we want to do here? Let's go with old Vladdy Daddy. I feel like he needs some love. So Vlad is going to come. Let's go ahead and get the Blood Drinker and the Karstein. Check this Karstein ring out, guys. It actually gives... you just go to my YouTube channel and do a private message. My main... Dude, I have a wild main. It's getting out of control. And I actually have some job interviews coming up, so I might need to get a cut. Yeah, maybe we'll end the stream with the Volkmar the Grim battle. I think that a lot of people want to see that with the Volkmar Second Crusade. But the Karstein ring gives 90% ward save now. Oh, that actually scared me. I had like the sound on and like I heard the Jurassic Park thing. All right. So let's go ahead, and we probably need AP in the front line. So let's go ahead and get some Graveguard with Great Opens, which should be pretty good. We'll get one group of Cairn Wraiths, although Malekith is just going to roast those guys, so I think that's a really bad idea. The Vamps are fine. Yeah, I think they're good. I think they can hang. You know, they're a decent army. Vlad is very strong. He got some nice changes for sure. So let's go ahead and deploy the formation like so. And do we want to get this guy? What sword does he have? The Scab Wraith? Oh, that's actually not bad. We can get that. Maybe that'll be fun. You look like a lion. Don't cut it. I won't, but I might have a job interview where it like would be negative if I had it. So we'll get some Blood Knights. Let's get some Direwolves. I think should be pretty good for pressuring the back line. I don't know if I want to play with the Mortis engine against Dark Shards. I feel like that's a bit risky. So let's get one group of Cryptors to kind of just, you know, give us some oomph in our army. And, let's see. Dark Elves versus Vamps. The ultimate edge off. Yeah, a little bit. I feel like we need a black coach, guys. Are you guys behind the coach? Who do I cut, though, for the black coach? Yeah, all right. Black coach. This one's for you guys. Just, I hope this is a sign of how much I care about you guys. I'm getting the black coach. Let's get some Felbats. All right, whatever. This army looks good. The mighty black coach rides. Come forth. Meet the black coach on the field of battle. Oh, man. Yeah, today's a good day. Oh, well. Sorry, guys. It was between the Terrorgeist and the black coach, and I feel like the coach is the way to go. Because Malekith just massacres the Terrorgeists. He does really good. Yeah, sorry, I know you guys wanted to see the Terrorgeist, but I've been playing Dark Elves versus the Vampire Counts, and Malekith just wrecks. He just wrecks the Terrorgeists. Like, if he brings a Black Dragon and some Dark Shards, the Terrorgeist lasts only a couple seconds. Are you going to live stream your wedding with Lady Turin? You know what? It's up to her. I'm that would be interesting. Ryan will be walking around with the GoPro live streaming on his channel. Coming to you live from Italian Spartacus, Total War. That'd be pretty sweet. You know, it's been too long since the mighty black coach has gotten love. We're gonna ride through those foul Dark Elves. It's gonna be fun. Dude, who isn't down for some BBC action? Come on, guys. Yeah, Blood Knights can actually beat Dragon Princes one-on-one. So, they're pretty good. But they are very expensive, so. Yeah, it does suck. I wish they had just kept them, like, around the similar price. Because, like, you know, they have advantages against other cav, but also Dragon Princes have ward save. How would one stream snipe a wedding? You know, we're actually thinking about doing the Lord of the Rings wedding. I think that was what we've been discussing, so. Alright, so let's get these guys spread out. We can go a little bit more narrow there. That should be fine. Put in group 1. Let's get Vladdy Daddy over here. He can be with his Vargeist buddy, and maybe we do these two together. I think that's going to be a nice little team. Group these guys up. We'll get the Cryptors in the back. The mighty black coach can be riding on the flank. I don't know how he's going to deal with the coach, guys. He's in trouble. The Felbats we can put in group 4. Put these guys over in the forest. We'll just wait for my opponent to ready up from here. I'm going to try and get a Terrorgeist, Hannah, to answer your question. What Warhammer race? Warhammer 2 reporting. Yeah, that would be funny if we had a Warhammer wedding. Who would yeah. You guys will see the thumbnail that Armando's designing pretty soon. It kind of has that theme to it. You guys will see. Hire a black coach for a wedding day to go home. Oh my god, riding in a black coach would be so haggard. We like dress the skeleton, the horses up as skeletons and everything. Yeah, sorry about the loud bass next door. My roommates or my neighbors are partying. You were in a Game of Thrones themed wedding, Al? That's pretty fun, man. Sounds like a good time. What were the families? Was it like, you know, the Starks and the Lannisters, or? All right, it's time. Enough waiting. Enough talk. And Gotham's Reckoning. This guy's pretty cool, the White King. Yes, we're doing it. The black coach. Oh man, I just started to read that comment. I was like, I'm not going to finish reading that. Okay, so we have Malekith over here, so I'm pretty glad. Malekith is really good against the Terrorgeist. You need 2 Terrorgeists to beat him, and that's such a massive investment. Hey, how's it going, Bellic? Greetings from Spain. Is my mic muted? Let me go ahead and check, make sure. No, it should be good. All right. Here we go. So we're advancing. So I don't see his army yet, which is a little bit suspicious. So we're gonna get our Felbats over there and see if we can find these foul Dark Elves. And Vlad's ready to party, you guys. He's pissed off. He's got the Karstein ring. Cast your banishment on your neighbor. Yeah, if only. All right, so here we go. We're gonna advance right here. We have these guys. Where's his army? Ah, there they are, the foul Dark Elves. I think our Graveguard should be able to win that frontline engagement. Yes, good, Anakin. Does he have any cav? I don't think he does. So we're just gonna probably try and ramrod Malekith. The Dragon Breath is gonna be a little bit scary for sure, but honestly don't know how he's gonna deal with the Black Coach, guys, unless he gets his Rampage. The Witch Elves, yeah, Witch Elves are a little bit scary, though. They might be able to send the Black Coach into a mighty rampage. Okay, good. You guys can't hear the base. No, I'm not in Poland. I wish I was living with Lady Turin. It's definitely pretty depressing. Brings the spirits down, being apart. All right, so we're gonna bring those guys over here. Just wait for the hounds. Honestly, maybe we just clean up routing units. I think that's gonna be one of the best. The best idea, one of the bests. So let's actually bring them around the back and start like stressing my opponent out a little bit. He does have some Blackguard and Algorand. So I think we're just gonna kind of muck up Malekith with the, and what spells did I, oh man, I'm such a noob. Oh, I forgot to get rid of my spells, guys. That was a big mistake. So I was wondering why my army was a little bit thin. Like I accidentally brought all of the spells, which is super noob. Oh well, we'll be okay. So let's get the Fellbats over here. Let's get my Knights over here. And hey, you know what? I have options now, guys. You got to look at it, you know, positively. So I can actually try and get a Winds of Death on my opponent's line. That would be really funny, but I think he's paying attention right now. So, okay, so he does have archers. He's got shades, actually. So that's good. So now we know he has shades. So we'll run these hounds back and just kind of posture them in the back of the map. We're going to get these guys in the Mighty Black Coach ready to party. So let's go ahead and kind of advance here. Let's just do kind of a full front engagement right here. That should be fine. So the Black Coach, we want to do a little bit of a delayed engagement. And does he have any like heavily armored troops? So he's probably going to try and get a Dragon Breath over here, which is not something we want to deal with. So let's pull the Fellbats over yonder. And oh, is it time? So maybe we try a Winds of Death down the front line. Let's see if we can cast that. So I'm not sure if he's paying attention. So let's actually engage Malekith with the bat so he like kind of gets distracted a little bit. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah, get it. Oh, what? That was horrible. I guess I don't know if they nerfed it or I just completely whiffed, but man, that was really disappointing. Oh well, such is life. All right, so we're going to engage in the front here. We're going to get these guys like here. Let's get these guys around here. Let's get the dogs over there. And the hounds can go ahead and just do their thing. So we can go ahead and push Vlad in. Man, that is such a disappointment, guys. I'm so sad. So the Black Coach is in the back line, so we can go ahead and just kind of keep wreaking havoc. We'll go into these Harganeth Executioners, which should be pretty good. Yeah. I was so excited for a second, but the hounds are, man, taking some heavy missile fire. The Dread Knights and everyone in the back will kind of keep pushing up and around. Let's get these guys in the Black Guard, and these guys can engage on the Witch Elves. And we'll just kind of keep going here. And we do also have his blade here, which does have some AoE. So let's go ahead and cast that down the line of those shades. And those hounds are taking so much damage in the forest. So we can summon some zombies back here, which I definitely think is going to be pretty good. So let's summon some zombies right there. Just kind of keep looking for an opportunity. And he's still wasting time on those Fellbats, which is great. So we get this zombie summon right on top of those shades, which is going to be very good. And we can get a juicy invocation of Nehek in the front line. Great, so he's got a pretty good little surround right here. So we're not able to really like kind of find a home. So let's actually pull back this way and do a bit of a harass. We can get these guys engaging on the back of those Corsairs. And yeah, the frontline battle seems to be going well. The Mighty Black Coach needs to get more balls deep. So let's pull it up and around and see if we can actually get it in. And let's get some more zombies over here. And where do we want to summon those? So let's do it right there. All right, great. So these guys can just slam into the Witch Elves. They should do some pretty good damage, honestly. The Hounds can get on those shades. And the Black Coach, oh, it's Gotham's Reckoning, guys. The Mighty Black Coach is coming for you. All right, so the frontline engagement seems to be going okay. My Cryptors aren't really taking any damage, which is really nice. You can see the shades are having some problems. So let's actually pull back right now with our Cav and get them up and around and go after those shades on the far side. I think that's going to be kind of the primo engagement here. Great, so we do have the Graveguard with the great weapons kind of fighting pretty hard. So let's pull these guys up and over. And I think the bounce power is starting to tip in our favor a little bit. We can use this ability on Malekith, but honestly, he's just wasting his time with Fellbats. And how are we doing over here? Oh, nobody escapes the Black Coach, guys. In case you haven't watched Total War Warhammer long enough, nobody escapes the Mighty Black Coach. So we're going to pull back. His back line's definitely pretty bogged down. We do have another zombie summon, so we can summon those guys right on top of those shades in the back, which is good. Black Coach should win that engagement, and our Cav are finally kind of out. And they're actually not being affected by the Witch Elves, which is interesting. So bounce power is starting to go pretty good. Malekith's still up in the air, kind of Netflix and chilling. Let's go over here. He does have a very open pocket on the side, so man, look at his shades in the back just getting wrecked. The infantry battle, I think we're starting to win it. Like, it's Vladdy Daddy over there in the mid is kind of holding things down. And the Black Coach is just a terror in the night, but the Shades are putting up a pretty good fight. But let's just go ramrod those guys and just basically delete those resources from the game. Although I feel like the Black Coach can probably handle it. Let's actually send my Lord over here to help out, and then we'll pull the Blood Knights over here, so let's put them in group 3. And yeah, the battle is really close, guys. It's kind of hard to tell how it's going, to be honest, but let's go ahead and slam into these guys. But he is paying attention, so that's a little bit rough, but we should be able to kind of polish these guys off. Let's go ahead and use this. Oh, that wasn't the best cast. I should have been further back, but it's okay. All right, so Vlad, how you doing, buddy? You're holding it down. These Bleak Swords are starting to get a little bit low. Malekith's still up in the air, kind of trolling a little bit. And we do have another zombie summon, so let's go ahead and summon it back here. And the Blood Knights are just getting cut to pieces. Man, that was a very sloppy thing for me to do. So let's see if we can pull them back. And oh, are they rampaging? Oh, they're out of control from the what's it called? Okay, so we're going to pull the Black Coach and these other troops back. The frontline engagement's going okay.
It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest, but Vlad seems to be healthy. He's surrounded by Witch Elves, so he's probably going to be sent rampaging relatively shortly. And missing that Winds of Death was really bad. All right, so let's get in here. We can start pushing on the back of my opponent's line. So let's get on these Blackheart Corsairs. Skeletons, it's so funny that, like, to imagine a skeleton rampaging, right? So the Black Coach might be able to get some terror out action for us. So let's get these guys here. Let's get the Black Coach over into the main fight so we can start getting that terror and good. So a lot of these guys are broken now, which is good, but our army is very thin. I think my opponent is a little bit ahead. So Malekith is coming in, so let's go ahead. Oh man, and I can't control Vlad. He's actually out of control. So the Black Coach, let's get it into these shades in the back, have it go there, and he does roast some of our dudes, but yeah, the Blood Knight thing, I think that was pretty sloppy. I didn't see the Black Guard coming back through. So let's go ahead and drop the debuff on him. Get these skeletons fighting on the Witch Elves, which should be pretty good. And I think we're gonna lose this one, guys. And bringing all these spells was really bad because I lost a couple, like, groups worth of infantry. But Black Coach does have 50 kills, so I mean, it's definitely nothing to sneeze at, guys. Let's charge it out here, see what we can do. I know, I think that's how my Blood Knights died. Like, I think they just got killed by the breath attack. So, what do we still have here? So we have the Karstein Ring, so we can still doing that. The Black Coach is still kind of doing its thing. So let's just cycle charge the Black Coach around. And we really don't have much left fighting. So we do have this ability, which can give us a 90% ward save. But I think we save that for now. And do we have his sword ability? It's coming up relatively soon. So the Black Coach is just wreaking havoc in the back line. And yes, get the Bleak Swords. Get them. All right. We're doing it to it. So we do have this kind of breath attack now, which should be pretty good. But where do we want to use it? He does have a bunch of Witch Elves over here. So let's go ahead and pop it on those guys. And that did some okay damage. Yeah. And the Black Coach is causing fear and terror in the land. So let's push them back here. Let's see if my lords and his buddies can keep fighting. But one more zombie summon is actually going to be really helpful here. So let's pop that on top of all these guys. It's going to muck up a lot of his infantry. We definitely need to keep the Black Coach alive. It's kind of our saving grace right now. So we do get the zombie summon, which is going well. Let's go ahead and jump on these shades. And the Witch Elves are coming in to engage. We still have a White King who's pretty healthy. So let's do it. You can do it, Anakin. Yeah, and you can see a lot of his guys are routing. And the Mighty Coach is a terror in the night. How many kills does he have now? We just got to make sure it doesn't get caught by like any of these large units. So let's just charge into the back of these Bleak Swords right now. And how's it doing? 81 kills, but those shades are back online, so that's so not good. You can see most of his army is actually in bad shape here. So let's go ahead and engage on Malekith. We'll rear charge him with the Black Coach. The zombies and everyone are routing these guys off. So, okay, so if we can damage his lord enough here, we might be able to do something. So if he attacks, we can actually use the Karstein Ring, which is going to give us a 90% ward save, which is pretty big. So the Mighty Black Coach is here. I think we need to summon some zombies on top of these Black Guard. So let's get all of these guys and kind of keep chasing Malekith right now. So let's do it. All right, good. So he's out of the picture, kinda. The Black Coach needs to just keep kind of ramrodding these guys and, getting them out of the picture. So another kind of breath attack coming in right here, but we can leave, my lord right here to kind of fight these Black Guard for a moment. And we do have 1 per 36, so we might get another wins, but yes, we did just break those guys, which is really solid. So keep fighting, keep doing it to it. We're going to get in here, and he is kind of diving us with Malekith, a bit of a kind of buggy charge where, you can like land and then pull back up. And we do have some terror-causing mechanics, which are going to be really nice. So let's go ahead here and wait for him to kind of do his thing, but we'll get the Black Coach to go finish off those shades for now. And let's go, come on. I'm just waiting for like Malekith to kind of land. Is he going to do it? Is he going to land? Do it, Anakin. Yes, get in there, Coach. Be the coach that you were meant to be. Live up to the legendary name. Just keep riding over these filthy Dark Elves. All right, so we're doing okay. The Black Guard are starting to finally take a little bit of damage. We are at our healing cap, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you can see the coach is kind of screening all these guys and terror routing a lot of them. So yes, route them, Coach. Come on, you can do it. I believe in a thing called Coach. All right, we're gonna debuff him right here on his melee attack, but he still gets some massive damage in. So let's get the Coach over here. We can get these guys kind of focusing on his lord, and we'll chase those shades. I think we need to come back to the main fight, though. I don't think we can afford to like be yondering elsewhere. Yeah, Lady Turn does the thumbnails. All right, so we're going to charge back in here. Hopefully we can like terror out all these guys with the Black Coach. And maybe Vlad will have a chance. It's going to be a little bit dicey, but okay. Maybe we get that terror out right now. Come on, give us the terror out. That's going to be one of our only chances here. We're going to focus on Manfred right here. Let's pop the heroic killing blow. And let's do it. Come on, get him down. Bring it down, bring it down. So many of his forces are like wavering and just kind of coming back. So I think we do another like charge out here on these Blackheart Corsairs. We kind of just keep working on him. And it looks like he's actually taking a little bit of damage, which is good. So where do we go? I think we run over here, maybe chase these guys down, and no, I need you, Coach. I need you. All right, so we get in there, we do a little charge. You can see they're wavering, and we're just going to kind of keep ramrodding around and just having fun. So let's kind of keep charging here. These troops can go finish off these guys and hopefully shatter them. So let's come back and finish off the Black Guard. And no, the Coach has fallen. So now it's basically just my lord, and I do have a zombie summon, so this is actually really good. We can summon some zombies right here. Let's get this guy back, because he doesn't, these guys do have good armor-piercing value, so we get a nice summon, which is going to muck these guys up. But it's going to be really hard to kill his lord. And bounce power is pretty heavily in his favor. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back, but if we can break these guys, that would be really nice. And the Mighty Coach has fallen, so that's definitely going to be a little bit dangerous. He does jump into zombies, which probably is good for us. So let's jump here. We do have a debuff coming up in 50 seconds, but yeah, this guy's really low. So let's see if Vladdy Daddy can get here and do some work. Let's pull my my caster back, or not my caster, but my White King. We'll pull him back a little bit, see if we can get away from his Lord, and maybe, you know, just have the zombies kind of bog everything down. Let's get him over on the Shades. That's going to be pretty good. All right, so do it. Fight. And this guy's just going to kind of ride around and try and like buy me some time. So let's do that while Vlad and, you know, company are able to maybe finish off the infantry. So we'll charge into these Shades and yeah, just kind of keep moving around. But yeah, that's pretty tricky. Malekith's very healthy and he's very strong. I mean, Vlad is strong in his own right, but I don't know if he's going to be able to, you know, handle this. All right, so Vladdy Daddy's kind of working on these Graveguard who are indeed shaken. We have 1 per 50 right now, so it's going to be hard. So get in there. One last fight to rule them all. Do it. Kill the Blackguard. Kill them. Yeah, Malekith's too strong. I mean, we made some pretty big mistakes bringing all the spells this game, so unfortunately we are a little bit neutered by that. You can see these guys are still steady, so let's go ahead and cast this debuff on him. Let's go ahead and turn and fight him. It's going to be our best bet. We only have 12 zombies left. So I think that's going to be all she wrote. Rip the dreams. Rip the dreams. Blood Knights win 1-on-1 to answer your question. So yeah, the build wasn't great. I mean, the Black Coach actually performed pretty well for us, but a few criticisms of the build. The Blood Knights getting wrecked like that was a huge, huge mistake. Like, that was the reason why we lost. That was just really sloppy play. Like, had I kept those Blood Knights and cycle charged the Shades and been more effective and conservative with them, I think we would have been good. So, well played to my opponent, Tourney. Quite a bit of fun. So, guys, now we're going to end the stream with a Volkmar's Crusade. So, we're going to do it to it. And, yes, it's time. Volkmar's Crusade, let's go. Let's do it. Gotta loosen up for the Crusade game. Oh man, I'm actually Dare Polo. This is going to be my last game of the stream. I usually only go for like an hour and a half. Yeah, Vlad was really good. But yeah, bringing all the spells cost me like an extra 800 gold. I could have had another group of Cryptors or like another group of Cav or Black Knights or any other things. And I missed the Heroes or the Winds of Death ability, which was a huge investment. It cost 20 Winds of Magic. So that was a big issue. You know, I was lacking the, you know, everything I needed. So, okay, come on. Oh, heck yes. Okay. This is like the dream come true right here, guys. So miscast chance, we don't really need this. Banishment, we definitely want to banish some rats. Let's go ahead and bring him on with the Banner of Flame. And Bright Wizard. Okay, let's see here. This is going to be so haggard, guys. This is going to be... I got you guys. I'm going full Crusade. Now, I'm probably going to not do too well this game because this isn't what you want to be doing, but in a competitive match. All right, so the Crusade marches on. We'll bring a couple great swords to kind of just support. Knights of the Blazing Sun. What else?
Yes.
I feel like this is like the Crusade build, right? Maybe we cut those guys. We have the Crusaders. We have the Warrior Priest even on the horse. We probably want the Silver Bullets. We can get some spears to kind of protect him. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. Is this a good enough Crusade build for you guys? I think it is, right? It gives you everything you want. There's no sound? You guys don't have any sound? There should be. My mic isn't muted. Looks like the stream quality is good and everything. Okay. Bring some free company? Okay. Yeah, we can bring some free company too. So what we'll do is we'll actually cut one greatsword and then we're going to get a couple. We'll get the Sterling's Revenge. And, oh, I can't quite afford. So maybe we just bring the 2 regular ones, which is going to be pretty much our entire front line. So, okay. The Crusade marches on. Yes. Empire Knights. You have to get Knights of the Blazing Sun. You have to. Oh, okay, good. Maybe just one person was having sound issues. So, yeah, thank you guys all for the donations and sponsors today. I really appreciate it, guys. It's been you guys have been really generous. So hopefully this game tickles your fancy for the Empire Crusade, for Volkmar, for the Crusade. All right. Yes. Sigmar Vault. I love it. Oh, no, I haven't tried Helm and Gorse on stream.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and get the Greatsword kind of... so we'll have the Crusaders in the front line. These guys are going to take the brunt of it. Then we'll get the Greatsword right here, kind of just in the back, waiting to support. We'll get some Free Company Militia, like, over on the wings of the army. So they're going to end up fighting in melee, but, you know, for now they're just going to, you know, be supporting over there. And we'll get the Volkmar on his Pimp Wagon right here. He's going to be helping the frontline troops.
We do also have the warrior priest, and the warrior priest is going to be leading the crusade. Actually, no, yeah, I guess he can lead the crusade. And the bright wizard can kind of be riding with the main army. I think that's okay. So we'll get one group of spearmen kind of protecting the silver bullets, who are going to be offset a little bit. And then we'll get the spearmen in the back kind of protecting them against some filthy rats. And let's do it. All right, it's time. We have to exterminate this foul vermin threat. Steel faith and gunpowder, boys. Yeah, I'll try and get Terrorgeist in next game, guys. I just didn't really have an opportunity for it this time. But yeah, Terrorgeist are pretty good. They're strong. With their breath attacks, they definitely do some work. So, all right, Volkmar, it is time, brother. Look at him with that power stash. He's got a pretty bomb mustache for sure. Like, if I could grow that, I might actually consider doing it in real life. Look at that. He's got those cool emblems on his shoulder. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go exterminate some rats. So the crusade is going to march up the hill, led by the warrior priest atop his steed. He has the banner of the lost flame, which is going to give 6% fire damage, putting these guys up to 44. Yeah, this is my last game on stream. I wouldn't mind doing some sub battles. So, purge the Skaven threat. Purged by fire. Yes. It's so cool. I love warrior priests. All right. Oh, there's a doom wheel lurking in the forest. How dare they? Okay, so he's probably going to try and skirmish with us. So we'll pull up and around and maybe do some... Oh, you think that doom wheel is safe? I see you in there. But I don't want to kind of engage the doom wheel quite yet. His skirmishers are kind of in decent position. But let's see what he's got. This is definitely an army I can you know, crusade all over. So let's go ahead and see if we can catch that doom wheel out. How quick is it? 72 speed compared to 71. So it is as fast as us. So we can't like catch it for free. But Volkmar on his pimp chariot is going to be pretty hard to deal with for sure. Unlimited power. All right, Volkmar. How long on banishment? 26 seconds? Okay. So let's get Volkmar kind of up here. Oh, look, it's a chariot on chariot battle. So the crusade awaits. So I could go punish the back line. He does have some warp lightning cannons, so let's actually get in the forest for now. Yeah, we don't want to take those hits for free. So we're going to go kind of chill in the forest a little bit, advance our main army, and we'll move Volkmar up. Oh, look at that rat, that festering pit of filthy rats. We're going to get him. We're going to do it. So we're just going to hide in the forest for now. I think that's going to be our best bet. And do we get a banishment right here? I think we can. So, okay, let's get that. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, come on, come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Oh, yeah, we got an okay banishment. Oh, yeah, look at those gutter runners get roasted. Eat that, you filthy rats. All right, let's shoot with these guys. We'll get these guys going here. We'll get Volkmar on his chariot kind of riding in dirty. And we'll get these Free Company militia kind of shooting here. Let's get the silver bullets up on the high ground, get the spears to protect them. And it's time for the crusade to ride forth. Ride forth, brothers. Ride forth and finish off these foul vermin. So we definitely need to get this doom wheel offline. It's going to do some pretty good work against us. But we're going to shoot it here. We're going to shoot here. And the great swords we probably want to send in as well. So Volkmar, we can go ahead and pull him through. Let's use all of his different buffs to kind of get those guys going. So we'll get one group of the Crusaders going after these, and the other group can go ahead and just kind of hammer the back line. So the Doom Wheel will do some kind of work to us in the beginning, but I think we should be fine. So let's go ahead and cast the Flaming Sword of Ruin, and also we want to get the Burning Skull. So we're going to go ahead and cast that down this vermin line right here. Hopefully we can get some pretty good value. Let's get these guys pushing here, and good. So these Crusaders in the back are going to just annihilate the back line. For Sigma! For the Emperor! Here they come in the back. It's just so much action, it's lagging. Oh yeah, look at those rats just get exterminated. Oh, yes, that feels so good. All right, let's use the Grand Hammer of Sigmar. You can see the rats are buckling across pretty much the entire area. The Knights of the Blazing Sun in the back are doing good. Let's turn these guys and shoot at that Doom Wheel. And man, those Knights of the Blazing Sun are just wrecking these filthy rats. You can see the Doom Wheel, or the Altar of Sigmar, is just going to be riding dirty, not caring for those Warp Lightning cannons. And we do have the this ability right here, so let's go ahead and cast that. But he does have some Night Runners and other threats as well. So let's turn our guns around, get them repositioned right here, and we can honestly just let our Knights of the Blazing Sun chase those guys. And Volkmar and the guys are doing a really good job. So we can go ahead and just kind of push through with the altar, and let's get our Crusaders and have them kind of push back here. I think that's going to be very solid. Great, so we got these guys kind of winning the battle. Let's make sure they're pushing and engaging as well. And I think we're in good shape here. He does have an Assassin who's a little bit scary, so maybe the Warrior Priest stays. But we don't want to be on spears. We want to kind of be pulling back over here. We can go after the Grey Seer. He doesn't have any protection back here. So let's go ahead, start shooting at the Grey Seer. Let's get these guys going after the cannon. And you can see we do have some flagellants on the far side, over chasing a little bit. And the Doom Wheel in the back is going down. So our guns are in good shape. We do have Volkmar, and he probably has another banishment coming up soon. But yeah, our Crusade has reached the back line. You can see our guns and all of these Knights are going to be charging. And yeah, all right. So we're in good shape right now. We do have another Rat Head, as I guess we've called it.
but we definitely don't want to be fighting these assassins with our caster. So let's pull back here. Let's get these spears to kind of come bog them down and gun them down. Gun down the filthy rats. Finish them for Sigmar. All right, so we're doing pretty good. Our war altar is kind of pushing forward and wreaking havoc in the land. Let's get it on this warp lightning cannon. And the crusaders here are doing good, and it looks like the doom wheel is almost offline. So we can use the Knights of the Blazing Sun over here to kind of give the Flaming Sword of Ruin on all these nice juicy units. And you can see his Lord is just getting crusaded all over, guys. Our guns are able to kind of finish off the filthy rats. So let's get these guys and kind of push them up to get a new firing line here. Let's get these spears kind of engaging on these guys and these clan rats engaging, or excuse me, those guys engaged on the clan rats. So we do have another banishment, but I don't think the Skaven really have a nice pocket of troops to use that on. So let's use the Grand Soulfire right here with Volkmar the Grim, and that should be enough to kind of polish those guys off. So we'll keep the Crusaders kind of chasing his Lord, and oh yes, oh the rat is just going to get gunned down right here, guys. So the Burning Head, we don't really have too many great targets. We can use it on these gutter runners right here, which are causing some menace. So hopefully we can roast those guys. Let's check and see what we got going on. So Volkmar is able to shut down that Warp Lightning Cannon. And yeah, well, it was a little bit of a rat roast. So let's actually turn and shoot these guys. Let's turn and have these guys shoot right here as well. And good. So it looks like his Lord's in pretty bad shape. Let's get these guys kind of collapsing on his Lord. Looks like the battle's pretty much over, guys. So man, we went full on like Volkmar Crusade this game, guys. Look at his chariot just triumphantly riding around. So the Falskaven hordes are crumbled, guys. For the Empire. For the Empire. That was so good. It does. That is correct, Hydro Franz. I agree. Oh yeah, that felt good. So we did have a new sponsor. Thank you, Kenny Soward, writer and blogger, huh? Feel free to share your blog in here, man. Thanks for sponsoring. All right, so since we're having so much fun, we can go ahead and have a subscriber battle. So I'm going to go ahead into a multiplayer lobby, and please do not join if you have a potato. It's very kind of ruins the spectator experience. 1-for-1 sub battle. So the password is just going to be 123. That's it. 123. All right. Yes. Yeah, I know it's true, Quay, with the priest, but it looks really cool. So all right. So we'll have you guys fight on the runes of. Let's see. Where do you guys want to fight? Let's have you guys fight in the Red Desert. That'll be fun. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm done for the day, guys, because my wrists are a little bit sore, and I'm just going to kind of take it easy so I can stream again for you guys on Monday. But, yeah, we're going to have a sub battle. So first two to join up get to play. And, hey, maybe someone on the stream can play the Beastmen. So I is the Fishman. It's going to be playing the Skaven. Let's get Skaven versus Beastmen. Hey, versus W Badger. So W Badger, you should play Beastmen. Entertain the people. All right, so I'm going to leave and rejoin as a spectator. So let me back out real quick and make sure to do that. Multiplayer. Look for the game. And where is that? So we're going to do that. Spectate. 1, 2, 3. Great. All right, we're good. Yeah, Hellblasters are really good. Oh, yeah, Beastmen. We got the Beastmen from W Badger. A true hero. I'll probably stream on Monday. Monday or Tuesday. I like streaming during the week, actually. It's a little bit easier for me. Yeah, GG, Matthew. Take care, man. Thanks for watching. We got the Beastmen versus Skaven. This is actually going to be a pretty good matchup. Oh, you got 300 ping in Russia, man? Sorry to hear. That's rough. All right. Yeah, sounds good, Badger. Definitely mute the stream. Oh, I'm liking this army from the Fishermen. Look at it, guys. It's pretty good, right? Yeah, and this is going to be the last game of the day, guys. We're just going to kind of wrap things up. And now's a really good time if you guys have any questions or anything and you want me to answer, because my attention can be on chat more. So let me know, and I'll do my best to answer. Yeah, and thank you guys all. Sorry, I tried to get to as many requests as I could. Next stream, for those of you guys that I didn't get the request for, so... and don't worry, Korsinska. I'll make sure to play the Terrorgeist next stream. So they're not going to stream snipe each other, I don't think. I think we're okay. W Badger is a gentleman. I played with him before. So we got the Ironbreakers. We got Volkmar. We got the Sherbert Slan. We got the Crusade. So I think we need Skaven Warp Throwers. Skaven Warp Throwers, and then also Squigs versus Skinks. So I'll try and use Squigs against the Lizards in another match. And then another suggestion people wanted to see
I think that's pretty much all of them. I think we got everything else other than those two. So I'll do my best to kind of get those on the next stream, guys. I'm not sure when I'm going to do campaign. I just love multiplayer so much that like every time I log on, I'm just kind of like, I just want to, you know, play multiplayer, right? What approach would you have for fighting High Elves versus Skaven? Versus this High Elves, I probably would bring artillery is very effective. Hey, Bambi, thanks for the donation, man. I'll definitely go get that desk. I'm probably going to get it like this weekend. So thank you so much, man. Seriously, I really appreciate that. That's pretty awesome of you, man. So against High Elves versus Skaven, I really recommend bringing the Warp Lightning Cannon. It's really good versus our elite infantry, and the Death Globe Bombardiers are also really good in that matchup. But Rat Ogres are also MVPs, so you can bring like a front line of Plague Monks and Clan Rats, and then support them with Rat Ogres. But in order to make that work, you need to shut down their archers. So there is some give and take. Chaos versus Skaven, you bring Chaos Warriors with great weapons and then Forsaken on the flanks. You push up and around the back. You kill their squishy rats with your Forsaken. It's a pretty easy matchup. Sartorial is probably the best choice in that matchup because he's not going to take any damage from the Skaven artillery or missiles. Yes, that's my 2 cents. My favorite lores of Magic, in terms of a competitive sense, to answer your question, Benjamin Roy, Lore of Death I think is one of the best. Spirit Leech and Fate of Being are game-changing abilities. Lore of Life is also very good. High Magic I think is actually probably one of the best lores of Magic in the entire game. You can snare flying units, you have healing, you have good like cone attacks. High Magic is really good. It's really, really good. So those are kind of my answers to your question. Yes. How do you find Lizardmen High Elf match? Really good for the dinos. You get laser lizards, you get chameleon skinks, you skirmish them into oblivion. I don't know if there's multiple servers, but the room is now closed. The battle's about to take place. So, oh man, this is going to be good. So guys, for the Skaven army, we do have a bunch of the Plague Monks, which I actually like quite a bit. They got physical resist, anti-infantry, so they should be pretty good against the Beastmen. Oh, look at this. W Badger with the secret tactics. And look how big Khazrak is compared to these guys. Man, he is a giant. But something a lot of people don't know about Khazrak is that he actually has 490 weapon strength. So he's an absolute beast, like in melee combat against lightly armored targets. So the Skaven do have a couple Hellpit Abominations, some Skaven Slave Slingers. They got some Rat Ogres. The Hellpit Abominations are going to be pretty scary for sure. Because W Badger doesn't have too much anti-large. Oh, actually, he might. Oh, no, he does. He has these guys in the back. So he's got some Minotaurs, as well as a Gorbel, and it looks like he does have a Bray Shaman with the Lore of the Wild. So that would be pretty good. How do I think the Lizardmen go against Chaos? It's a good matchup. It's bloody. It's good. It's fun. I definitely like it quite a bit. God, that base is so obnoxious next door. Hopefully you guys don't hear that. I'm sure it's kind of annoying. Yeah, but the Skaven slaves are ready to party. They got their slings out for Harambe. I think this is going to be a good battle, guys. W Badger is a really good player, and it looks like the Skaven player also knows what he's doing as well. So it should be a pretty, good competitive match. I like the Rat Ogres quite a bit. Good hard counter against Bestigors, but W Badger, he really is, doing a very aggressive Vanguard up here. But regular Gore Herds will trade pretty well. They do have 36 weapon strength. They have Frenzy. It's not bad. Yes. Oh, the Beastmen hordes coming over the hill. So the Skaven do have a nice little entrenchment here, though, and with all of those slingers kind of poking, that's going to be really tough. So he does have the Minotaurs and a bit of a deep Vanguard back there who will be catching up. Oh, yes. Look, it's like the 13th Warrior when all, like, the tribes are coming down the hill. So look at this. Oh, that's glorious. This is going to be good. Here it comes, guys. Khazrak hype. So you guys can see the rats just getting massacred by these Gores over here. Over here, they're slamming into each other. You can see these Gore herds are just going to be cutting these clan rats to pieces. On the far side, oh, there was another Vanguard I missed. So he has some Centaurs and other troops coming around. You can see his missile troops are in pretty good shape. And here comes the chariot. It's going to ride into the realm. The Rival High Talisman coming down from the Skaven. And it looks like it evolves. So Devolve isn't a bad choice either. And another Vanguard on the far side. So I'm just missing all these Vanguards. You can see the Gore herds are getting wild. You can see W Badger really aggressively pulling those Centaurs around the flank. So man, what a battle so far. This is pretty crazy. So yeah, the Beastmen front line seems to be doing pretty okay. The Khazrak here does have the Rival High Talisman. W Badger definitely needs to get Khazrak fighting on this Queek right here, or any of these elite units. He'll kill the assassin very quick as well. But the Beastmen Vanguard over here, these Ungor herds, they actually have Vanguard and Stalk now, so they're really good at kind of flanking and pressuring. Over here in the back, you can see the Centaurs are kind of being beaten down by the Rat Ogres and the Hellpit Abomination. But over here, he does have these Centaurs, his second group, that's doing pretty good, chasing off the Skaven Slave Slingers. So he's probably just going to work his way around and just kind of clean up all of these missile units. In the main engagement, it's going pretty well. The Hellpit Abomination is definitely putting up a bit of a fight. But you can see the Minotaurs are, oh man, look at that guy just get cleaved into the Shadow Realm.
Man, this is pretty heavy-duty fight for sure. But the Minotaurs with great weapons definitely would have been very nice. But against the Skaven, I think the shields are the safer way to go against the slingers and gutter runners and different things like that. But look at those archers just shooting like straight up in the air, just down at this Hell Pit Abomination, which is pretty great. So he does have the Gorble kind of beating this thing down as well. So the Beastmen in the front are really winning heavily. But the Skaven do have a pocket of strength over here. You can see these Plague Monks are doing pretty well against the Gore Herds, definitely winning that engagement. But they do have the Devolve on them, so they might actually route off to that. Their leadership is only 19. So man, this is some heavy-duty stuff. Over here, the Plague Monks are cleaning up these Gore Herds, but this is kind of the real epicenter of the battle. You can see Queek and his assassin definitely in the wrong neighborhood. I mean, what's his name? Kazrak with the Scourge is a monster. He gets 26 melee attack and 27 melee defense, applies poison, and Queek is just going to get world beaten by the Gorble and Kazrak. I mean, this is quite a duo right here. So these Gore Herds are going to be pushing through and kind of cleaning up the last of the Skaven troops. You guys can see the bounce power is indeed shifting a little bit. So it looks like the Skaven bounce power is tilting. It looks like, wow, this Hell Pit Abomination, oh, that's the other one. So we did have two. But the Hell Pit Abomination should be able to do pretty well against the Minotaurs. It does have anti-large, so it definitely, you know, will be able to smack these guys down. But with that arrow fire, you know, I don't know how long it's going to last against that. So Kazrak and the boys are just mauling Queek and this assassin. You can see they're just getting put down so hard. Queek is actually wavering due to army losses right now. So man, what a fight. Queek is shaken, but really, I don't know what the Skaven can do at this point. They do have two Hell Pit Abominations, but it looks like the back line has just been absolutely ravaged by the Beastmen. Their Centaur herds, which actually have had a cost reduction, are just riding around the back, just wreaking havoc. And man, this is just absolute madness. So very well played to both players. This is just a pretty good match. And you can see the Hell Pit Abomination is just slapping these Minotaurs. They're down to 6 models, and the anti-large bonus of these guys really coming through here. You can see that poor Minotaur does get launched. And he does have this other Hell Pit Abomination, which does have regeneration. So this bad boy is healing pretty effectively, and should be able to kind of clean up maybe these Ungor Raiders. Actually, they're still confident. That's probably because of the Apocalyptic Vision. So Queek is just getting whipped by... I wish he would actually whip Queek. That would be so funny if he was actually able to whip him. But the goats are going pretty ham on the rats. We have a nice anthropomorphic battle going on here, and you can see Queek is having to run for the hills from the mighty Kazrak. So yeah, guys, very well played. I really liked you know, his strategy there with the Vanguard, and Kazrak was pretty good. Like, Morkar is pretty much a must pick in my opinion, but Kazrak is definitely pretty strong in his own right. With 490 weapon strength, I mean, that's very hard to beat. Granted, he does have relatively low armor piercing values, but with Scourge, he can be a very mean duelist. So the Gorble here should be able to finish off this Hell Pit Abomination. You can see the one actually does die, and a bunch of Skaven slaves do come out of its stomach right there. And the Hell Pit Abomination is still fighting, it's eager, but honestly, he's probably going to get slapped with army losses, although he does have some Rat Ogres in here. So the Rat Ogres are kind of slapping around. Oh, look at the blood flying everywhere from these Gore Herds. Man, this is just absolutely wild. So, looks like this Hell Pit Abomination is still in pretty good health. The Skaven don't really have anything else. They have some Rat Ogres in the back. On the far side, they have, you know, a few injured troops, but you can see the W Badger 13 doing a very good job of chasing down these scraps and making sure they don't come back. And yeah, I think that's going to be all she wrote. The Hell Pit Abomination is going to break, and that's going to be GG. So yeah, man, that was a great fight. So I'm glad you guys got to see the Beastmen. W Badger played really well. They both played well, but you know, that was really cool display of, you know, how efficient Kazrak One Eye can actually be. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. You want to watch a free-for-all with subs? Oh man, maybe I could do that. I'm actually starting to lose my voice, but I can do a sub free-for-all to close out the stream. Why the hell not, right? Okay, so I'm going to host a battle. It's going to be called Sub FFA 123. Please do not join if you're lagging. Please, it ruins free-for-alls. It is so miserable to watch. So definitely, if you guys join, make sure you don't got a potato. In free-for-all, it's even worse. So I'm going to go ahead and invite some people in. So game's up now. Password. Oh, did I put a password? I can't even remember. I'm going to go online on Steam, so I'm not hidden from you guys. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you got it. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to invite some people that I know. But feel free to join. I'm just going to invite people to kind of speed up the process. So yeah, we'll get Lore Master in here. Why not? I'm sure he'd like to play. Gobble King, I know you're in chat. Oh, we got Dob Plays. All right. I know he has a good connection. So if you guys haven't, go check out Dob Plays' YouTube channel. He's a very good player. He has great multiplayer commentary. He's casted a lot of our games. So go check him out, guys. All right, so I'm going to leave. Someone take my spot, and then that's going to be free-for-all. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. So I'm going to leave. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have all the new factions. It's so weird. Yeah, Lady Turn wrote me a bomb love poem today. Hey, take care, Kenny Soward. Enjoy the Stranger Things Season 2. I'm actually going to start that tonight. We'll see you next time, man. And Kenny, if you have a blog, please feel free to link it. And if you want me to put it in my channel description, I gladly will if it's pertinent to Warhammer. Or, you know, fantasy or gaming in general. All right, I'm going to leave. Let's get one more person in there. Let me rejoin as a spectator.
And spectate. 1, 2, 3. Great. What do you do against High Elves as Greenskins? Black Orcs and Orc Boys in the front line will win. You bring 2 Skirmisher units. You bring the Mangy Marauders as well as the Death's Creepers. You get Azag with Fade Abuna. Fade Abuna absolutely wrecks the High Elves. It's so good against them. Yeah, Lady Turn is the best. She is the love of my life. She returns to us in our hour of need. All right, so remember, guys, if you have a potato, please just leave the game and let someone else join. It is extremely miserable to watch. And man, these new maps are so cool. Look at the Desert Canyon. Look at that, like, overarching look at the map. That is so gangster. So, yeah. It's up to Lady Turn. It's up to her. Oh, man, my laptop is dying. I need to charge it. Hold on. All right, here we go, guys. 1 second. Let's get that charge going here. Maybe I can save the laptop. Get back to chat. So, yeah, I'll minimize and look at chat while everyone picks their armies. Dob Plays always has sneaky tricks in free-for-all. He's quite a maniac over there. So let me go to chat real quick here. All right, here we go. Let's go to Creator Studio. Do it, Anakin. Kill them. It's live streaming. Another grudge satisfied. Yes. Anna is here. Yeah, check out Lady Turn's Instagram. It's in chat. Let me go ahead and link it again. She does a lot of awesome creative writing and storytelling and beautiful photography and just awesome stuff. So check it out, guys. Trolls are insanely good against Yeah, Trolls got buffed pretty hard. They have really good armor now. It's actually 100. So yeah, they're not going to stream snipe each other. I'm not worried. These guys are all gentlemen. We're all a family here. Yes. Yeah, thanks again for joining, everyone. It's been a really fun stream. Having a blast. I got to go shopping for a table now. Like look for a table, like one that's adjustable that I can get better height. Because this thing is a real junker. It's huge and heavy and just like blocks my legs. Oh man. Yes, good, Anakin, good. So let's go take a look at the armies here. Got my laptop charging back up, so hopefully I can. Because right now I can only look at one or the other. So. Hey, no worry, Lore Master of Sotek. We'll get you in on another one. We got the Mighty Job Plays. He's here with the Beastmen doing us proud. I like his army quite a bit, actually. It's so weird seeing New World factions in free-for-all, you know? It like feels like foreign and alien. What eldritch deeds are afoot. Hey, you're welcome, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the Mimi commentary. Sometimes I feel like it's a little overboard, but... Turn, where's the head-to-head? We'll get around to it. I've just been trying to get Mortal Empires content out, so I'm really focused on that. Yes. 666. Yeah, she has. Lady Turn has 666 followers on Instagram. Let's make it 1,000. Get on there, guys. If you have an Instagram, join the party. If you guys want more of a sneak peek into all of our fun times, you can get them on there as well. All right, 1 sec. I gotta adjust something on my monitor. It's kind of trolling me a little bit. 1 sec, guys. There we go. All right, looks like everyone's ready except the Greenskins. It looks like they got some dank strategy in the works. So, all right, here we go, guys. It's showtime. So, yeah, I won't be able to pay as much attention to chat. I'm going to be focusing on the free-for-all a little bit, but I'll make sure to get back to you guys as soon as the game's over, because my laptop where I usually watch the chat has died, so it's an old top. But man, look at this. This is a cool battle. I love this. Like all these little like like bridges where you can choke point, and this is a cool new map, man. We're getting some pretty sweet free-for-all on. Oof. It's time. Greenskins, we got Orcs, we got Empire. Just all the New World, or all the Old World factions coming at it. Lizardmen versus Orcs. Saurus Warriors in the front line. Against the Orcs, bring like a Skink Priest on an Ancient Stegodon. It's going to be really strong. Like, because Greenskins don't really have good missiles or ways to punish large units. So just bring Krokgar, bring an Ancient Stegodon. The artillery is really good. You can bring the Revivification Crystal. It's really good against the Orcs. You know, wouldn't it be funny if we could gamble on free-for-alls on the stream? I think that would be really fun. Like, if we could, like, if there was some sort of a third-party app where we could put money and like actually get returns. Wouldn't that be great? Like you can put like $1 on Dov or, you know, on anyone else or whatever. I think that's illegal, actually. Is it? I don't know. What's up, Grimtaro? Would you just see all nudes in chat? Come on, man. Oh, man. No regiments until the Norsk update. Yeah, they'll get them. Draniel, are you guys instigating a riot there in chat? It looks like it. Maybe we'll do another free-for-all. Yeah, why not? I mean, I have no plans, honestly. So if you guys still stay and enjoy this, you know, I would play more quick battles, but my hand's a little bit sore, and I already played like literally like 10 in a row. So, Turn, what is your new multiplayer hierarchy? I'm not sure yet, Picorn, to answer your question. Hey, Misha, welcome to the party, dude. It's good to have you. And Misha, if you missed it, we had some really good quick battles early, so you gotta rewind and check those out after the stream. They were really, really good. Yeah, I think it is illegal. Not if I move to Poland. Maybe we can do it there. So guys, we have a free-for-all showdown. It appears that we're not lagging, so I think everyone's pretty. Yep, no lag. Everyone who joined has a good connection, so we're in for a pretty good fight. So we got Dob plays on the Beastmen. We have the Goblin Crackhead as the Empire, and let's see who he has as his Lord. Oh yes, Boris, the mighty Toadbringer with a Jade Wizard. Cool army there. We do have the Warriors of Chaos on the far side by Steels. Let's see what he's got. He's got a, oh, yes. This is the classic Chaos Hell Cannon Turtle. Oh, he's probably just going to manually aim this thing and just be such a troll. Oh, this is going to be brutality. And then on the far side, we got the Greenskins. Oh, oh my goodness. Guys, I'm not going to say this out loud in case they're listening, but look at this. Look at this glory. Oh my goodness, that is so great. That pleases me so much. And look, he's even got some action going on over here. Man. This is going to be really good, guys. I got to admit, I'm pretty hyped for this. So I'm just going to kind of hang here and take a few questions from chat while we wait for deployment. Oh, yeah, I got you, Misha. Sorry. Well, hopefully this is... Oh, man, he's been tough on you, Misha. I'm sorry to hear, man. Well, that's what I'm here for, guys. Yeah, honestly, I think Lizardmen are one of the top-tier factions. Like, I would consider them one of the most competitive by far. Like, if I went into a tournament, I would just play Lizardmen. Chaos is really good still, even without regiments. I mean, Empire's good. Greenskins are, like, everyone's pretty good. They did a really good job of rebalancing a lot of things. Like, Dawi are not bottom tier anymore, I don't think. I think they're very good now with a lot of the changes they got. They're still harder to play than the other factions because they're reactionary. You can't really dictate the pace of the battle, which is always going to be a bit of a kind of drawback. But I still think the Dwarves are much better now. So, man, I cannot wait for this game, guys. Look at this situation here. I hope you guys see this. Like, the absurdity of this. Oh, man. This guy has no idea. He has no idea. Who does he have? It looks like he has Grimgor Ironhide. Man, this is going to be a wild one. I cannot wait. I'm so hyped for this. Oh man, free-for-all is such a great format, guys. All right, so here we go. It's time. Okay, guys, so right now you can see Dob plays. The Vanguard has been sprung. The Beastmen are going to be charging in. So you can see this entire Vanguard army coming in the back here. The throwing axes are peppering the Black Orcs. We're going to get this charge immediately into these guys. They're not going to do that. Well, I guess they will do okay against Black Orcs since they're armor piercing. So the frontline engagement going very well for Dob plays. You can see some Poison Hounds coming back. And you can see the Beastman army is going to be slamming into these Gore Herds. So he has no idea these guys are here, I don't think. And man, this is going to be very dicey. So on the far side, you can see the Chaos player is just going to be turtling. And he's actually manually aiming that Hell Cannon. You guys can see he does have it kind of a shooting. And let's see where he's going to be aiming. But man, Dob plays coming out pretty crunk over here. And yeah, it looks like he was going for these Centaurs, but definitely missed a little bit. He is getting some really good throwing axe play right here onto these Black Orcs, so that's definitely pretty strong. But guys, it is time. It is Gotham's reckoning. The beasts are coming from over the hill. We do have a little bit of lag, so hopefully that'll subside in just a moment. But it's really hard in free-for-all. It's like a 4-player format. It's pretty large, so you typically get a little bit of lag. But man, the Greenskins are not prepared for this. This is going to be so rough. On the far side, you can see the Empire's just kind of Netflix and chilling in the corner, just having a good old time. They're definitely going to be fighting for the, fighting the survivors of this. A Foot of Gork coming down and stopping some of these guys. It did miss a little bit, but I think he just wants to get in as many spells off as he can before the fighting starts. So you guys can see the trolls are going to be getting in and just whomping all over these guys. You can see this guy's like in the air already. Look at that. A nice scenic shot of him like floating above. So hopefully no one disconnects. I think there is one potato. There's one culprit right here, guys, who's potatoing us all. Let me make sure the stream quality is good and make sure it's not like me disconnecting. No, looks like it's pretty good so far. So, yeah, internet's good and everything. And oh, that's right. I got to move my head. Here we go. Yes. You guys got it. Good catch. All right, so Goblin Crackhead is disconnected. So The lag situation's okay, but you know what? It's going to be a 3-person free-for-all. The Empire's just, you know, they've had enough. They're just going to kind of run out and do their thing. So farewell, guys. I understand you not wanting to get involved in this fight. And 3-person FFA is still fun. So Chaos is getting trolled in the front line as well. You can see the Centaurs are doing some pretty good damage. So Dob plays just all over the place with these Centaurs, doing some outstanding work. You can see over here, these Centaurs with the throwing axes are going to keep trolling on these Black Orcs with their armor-piercing axes. You can see they're getting dragged down, and this huge Beastmen army in the back is just massacring these guys. Just getting wild and crazy, and what a battle. You can see that this Shaman in the back is, I think he's going to be casting a Foot of Gork over here. I'm not sure. Looks like Grimgor is doing his thing, but man, fighting Khazrak is going to be tough. Grimgor does win 1v1, but with all these other troops kind of attacking him, I'm not sure how it's going to go. You can see some of the trolls right here kind of beating back these gore herds, and man, these trolls are doing really good. They must have gotten some pretty, oh yeah, 54 leadership. So they got big leadership buffs, guys. I think trolls might be quite a bit better now. They are still taking quite a bit of fire from Dob Plays' herd up here. But I don't know, Chaos is going to be hard to deal with. You can see that Shayna's Imperium does have some of these squig herds in the back who do have pretty good armor piercing values now. They did get changed. And it looks like there are some squigs kind of feasting on the Hell Cannon, so you can see that Dob Plays, or Shane is trying his best to kind of take this thing out. Because the problem is if he's not able to kill this, then the Hell Cannon is just going to sit here and just tee off all day. But man, this is a wild battle indeed. You can see that Dob Plays is going to be cleaning up the Greenskins. So it's basically going to be if Dov can do enough damage to the Warriors of Chaos to kind of, you know, make sure he's able to, you know, get that lead despite the Chaos player might have, you know, having more units left at the end of the game. So right here you can see the Ungor Raiders are peppering back the Trolls who are kind of running for the hills. And the Greenskins put up a pretty good fight. They might have a chance at second place, but it's going to be really tough. They took some heavy casualties and they did allocate a lot of their resources behind Chaos, which is probably one of the reasons they struggled with the Beastmen. So yeah, these guys are pretty much offline. It looks like they are indeed shattered, the Orc Air Boys, and it looks like Dob Place is going to be able to clean this up. So now it's time for Khazrak to kind of take his army over here against the Warriors of Chaos, but man, that Hell Cannon, oh, where is it? Where's the Hell Cannon? Yeah, I think he's manually aiming it. So let's actually see where this bad boy goes. So it's coming in right here. Oh, look at that aim. Look at that. He's trying to like aim it down here to hit those guys. That's hilarious. You know, not the most accurate aiming I've ever seen, but again, I didn't see earlier. It does have only 3 kills right now, so he's going for it. He definitely probably wants to shoot some of these really dense units of Ungor Raiders and, you know, some of these infantry pockets, but the Beastmen are a pretty, like, wide formation. It's not going to do the most damage, so let's see how it goes right here, and it looks like he does come in there. Oh, and he tags a few of those guys. Pretty good shot right there, but the Beastmen are advancing. So can the Warriors of Chaos... So if the Warriors of Chaos don't take much damage and they stay as they are now and get some points from killing the Beastmen, they could potentially win this. It's going to be a really tough hill to climb because Dov has 10k points and he has a pretty healthy infantry core with some missile units and other troops like that. So you can see all the Centaurs are going to be coming around and flanking on these Chaos Warriors, and look at the Hell Cannons. Oh, are there 2 of them? Oh, there are 2 Hell Cannons. Let's see, this one has 24 and this one has 5. So the Centaurs are going to be slamming into these Chaos Warriors, which is a really good engagement because they do have, you know, great weapons basically. So against Chaos Warriors, they're going to trade pretty well. Sorry, my voice is going. It's been a long stream. But yeah, you can see that Hell Cannon coming down right there, doing some pretty good work, but Dov still does have a pretty healthy pocket of infantry coming over the high ground. So yeah, it's going to be tough, guys. It's quite a herd he has right here. So these Gore herds are going to be engaging against these Chaos Warriors with halberds, who will definitely win because they have so much armor and melee defense. I mean, it's going to be really tough for these Gores to kind of hang there. So the halberds are going to engage, and guys, we do indeed have blood and gore now. You can also see Chaos Warriors, which greatly outclass Gore herds. It's going to be really tough for Dob Place to kind of crack this Chaos shield wall, but he still does have Centaurs, and the Centaurs seem to be performing pretty well. He has gotten an extra 1,000 points, and he has this really annoying Vanguard over here who have these throwing axes with armor piercing. But Chaos Warriors do have silver shields, so they're going to be able to block a lot of that fire. He definitely wants to be targeting the halberds and great weapons, so he could potentially actually get up and around the back. So if he pulled these Centaurs, he could probably kill these Hell Cannons. I don't think the Chaos player has anything guarding them, but let's see. He's got some of these Ungor Raiders pushing up on the high ground, and the Empire is just off watching in the cannon somewhere, or the canyon. Wouldn't it be funny if we just saw like Boris Todbringer sitting up in that cannon just by himself, just all angry? He's like, all my troops routed when they saw the Beastmen and Chaos. But down here, we do have the Gore herds kind of pushing in here against these Chaos Marauders. And this is a good engagement for the Gore herds. They're definitely solid. So 36 weapon strength, not bad at all. So let's go ahead and zoom out, guys. We can give you guys an overarching look at things while I have a sip of water. Yeah, and you can see Dob Plays right there. It's going to be getting down and dirty on those Hell Cannons. And you can see the Chaos player is really kind of on top of, you know, just manually aiming those, which, I don't know. They don't have too many kills. 33 kills. And, yeah, and these ones have 62, so that's much better. Definitely performing well. The Marauders here are holding their own against these Gore herds, but the Gore herds will definitely win that. And Dob does have all of these archers. So at this point, I don't think Chaos really has a chance of winning. Dogplays has put up enough of a fight here, even if he loses this, to just win on points alone. So very well played. I mean, that Vanguard strategy, he was able to just smash that Orc player. You can see the Greenskins actually do have some stuff left, so he still does have some Black Orcs over here. He's got some Orc Airboys, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm surprised he's not, like, routed off due to army losses yet. But the Chaos Halberds are fighting tooth and nail in the pit. They do have a pretty good surround on Khazrak One Eye here, so they might be able to finish him off. But yeah, the Centaurs with the throwing axes are starting to run out of ammunition, but look at the armor-piercing damage coming in and just punishing these Chaos Warriors. So man, what a fight, guys. You can see Dogplay's army is starting to buckle a little bit, and the Chaos player, I don't know, might get a lot of points for that, but I don't think it's going to be enough to pass Dov, because Dov has 1350, 13.5 to 6.7 from Chaos to 5.3 from the Greenskins, and unfortunately the Mighty Goblin Crackhead has a whopping 0. You know, unfortunately he did disconnect, so... You know, can't blame him for that. You know, I've gone through, you know, internet issues before, and it's definitely very frustrating. So down here, we do have the Chaos Warriors with the Halberds. They're getting a little bit crunk. They're going to engage on Khazrak, and he's probably going to rout off here from being surrounded. There's just too many Chaos Warriors left. But again, that's the downside. If you just sit and turtle, you're going to lose out on points. Like, Dog was able to just do massive damage initially and, you know, reap some pretty good benefits. But, I don't know, it's kind of scary, though, because he's still getting some pretty good points from cleaning up Khazrak and, you know, going after some of these other Beastmen units. So he might have a chance. What a close game. Very well played to everyone. So the Chaos Marauders definitely need to intercept those Gore Herds and keep these Hell Cannons online because, wow, that thing jumped up to 170 kills. So it looks like Steels has really stepped up his Hell Cannon game. Very well played, man. You're doing some fine work over here. So it looks like they are kind of routing off these Ungor Raiders. Khazrak One Eye has been kind of pushed off the battlefield. You can see he's pretty much broken. And now it's pretty much just time to see if Dogplays can kind of squeak out a few more points. Oh, look at the manual aim. Look at it. Oh, yeah. That's so great. I love when people manually aim. It's just like, it's so haggard how it just like goes straight and then it just like curves down immediately. So watch this. Oh, the hell. Yeah, he's getting better at this. Man, really good job, Steels. That's some awesome stuff, dude. So, Dogplays still does have some troops here, but it looks like he's pretty much out of the picture. He's probably going to do one last Helm's Deep charge right here. So you can see the Chaos Warriors are going to take that charge like champions. But these ones don't have that much armor piercing, so they're definitely going to lose to those Chaos Warriors pretty hard in sustained combat. So yeah, guys, quite a battle. Dov is still trying to squeak out as many points as he can. Just a true fighter, just going to the bitter end despite his forces being pretty close to being shattered. There's no way he can kill this Chaos kind of infantry corps, but again, he still can reap some points here. So you can see that the Centaurs with throwing axes are doing a pretty good job. The Hell Cannon, look at it. Look at it. Wouldn't it be funny if he just went like straight down? What is he shooting at? Oh yeah. Oh, where's that one going? I think he lost control of that one. That was just off in the middle of nowhere. All right, so the Centaur is doing some aggressive cycle charging against Chaos, but I think this is going to be their final stand. They're pretty wrapped up here. I mean, there are a lot of Chaos Warriors. You can see the Mighty Prince Sigvald in the pockets here. He's going to drag these guys down into the mud. Still confident, though. I can't believe these Centaurs are confident. They're still fresh, too. These guys do have the Rowdy trait. Man, they only lost 4 models in that charge. That's pretty insane. So 1,500 points for Dogplays. Steels has 8.5, and the Greenskins rocking a 5.3. I think they're just kind of chilling right now. I don't think they're kind of expecting much out of this cold, cruel world. Over here, some of these Chaos Marauders have engaged on the Centaurs with the throwing weapons, and these Centaurs with throwing axes are being hunted by the hordes of Chaos. So here they come down the hill. Looks like he's going to do one more charge right here up the hill. It's kind of like the last scene in the Patriot with Mel Gibson, and they're charging up the hill there. But yeah, well played to all parties for sure. It was a fun game to watch, despite it being like a 3-person game. That was pretty wild. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, man. Hey, Shepard, thanks for the donation. Really appreciate it, man. That one's for Lady Turin. All right. Dov and his sneaky tactics, for sure. And yeah, guys, go check out his YouTube channel. He's a great player, and he does a lot of, fun, engaging strategies that are very different from what you usually see. So check him out, guys. And yeah, feel free, Dov, to link it in the description or in the chat. So yeah, I think these Raiders are going to be kind of met here with the Chaos Warriors. The last of his cav are being pushed off. You can see that Sigvald is having a final duel with Khazrak One Eye, and Khazrak does have Scourge, but with the Chaos Warriors coming, he's definitely going to have to rout off here. So, see, what's his HP? 114, so he's very close to going down here. So, yeah, I'm really eager to see how many points the Chaos player actually gets for this game ending. And how are the Greenskins not out of the picture yet? Like, how are they not routed due to army losses? They have 19 Black Orcs. That's, like, pretty much it. I feel like if they take any damage, they're simply going to rout off. So, yeah, they must be wavering due to army losses. Like, how are they not gone? That's insane. So, yeah, guys. Man, what a battle. What a fierce showdown. Turin, the longer the projectile is in the air, the less control you have. Got it. Okay. Turin, Turin's a wizard. Predicted sneaky breaky tactics before even loading in. Of course, I played with Dov quite a bit. I know he's got some tricksy traps. Oh, there's no army losses in free for all. Got it. That's good to know. That's cool. I don't think there should be. I think it's kind of army losses kind of ruins it. Yeah, man, this greenskin player is still fighting. I think Dov is mostly eliminated. I think he does have some Centaurs over here. Okay, so Lore Master of Sodek actually just told me that the army losses has been greatly reduced in free-for-all, so it's really hard for your army's going to pretty much fight to the bitter end for the most part. So Black Orcs are going to be fighting the Aspiring Champions. Normally a good matchup for them, but this is going to be a pretty one-sided one right here, considering how beat up they are. So what does Dov have left? Yeah, that's it. So let's see what the final score was, guys. Man, let's do it to it. Yeah, so Steele's got some pretty good points, but Dov was able to pick out the win. So well played to Dov. Steele's, Shane is Imperium. Dude, Shane, you had a pretty, rough kind of situation there, but you put up a great fight, man. So mad props to that. You were harassing Chaos too. You were a true patriot as well. So no shame there, man. You did pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see. Let me go ahead and check chat. How do you beat lizards with the Empire? Great swords are really good versus lizardmen infantry. So great swords. Tattersoul, Sigmar Sons, use powder weapons, nets of Amnitok to slow down the dinos. Yeah, so I definitely think that's kind of the way to go. So, yeah, well played. That was a really fun game. So, do you guys want another free-for-all? I mean, I'm down to do maybe one more if you guys want. Because I know there was a few other people who wanted to play. So, we could do that if you guys are interested. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, Wurtenberg, I think. Yeah, you'll have to cast that one, Dov. That was a pretty gangster one for sure. But yeah, I guess that awkward moment when it's revealed I borrowed Dov for your Trixie Drafts. Oh man, that was really good. The only winner is you. Hey Turin, I found this post while sifting through the forums the other day. It answered a lot of questions about combat mechanics like splash damage and anti-infantry. Sure. All right, so we'll do one more. So let me go ahead and make the game. And we're going to do it here, multiplayer. So I'm going to make a new lobby. So SebFFA2, number 2, Turin. Password is 123. So if you just played, let some other people join so we can kind of, get up and around. So let me go ahead and invite some people. So who do I know Lore Master of Sotek wanted to play. So let's see if we can get... I wish I could invite Lady Turin, but, she'll get the game eventually. We'll get her in here. And let's see, who else do we have? Where'd he go? I'm not seeing him on here. There he is. All right. Let's see if we can get you guys in the game. Game's up. Feel free to join. We got Pancras. Yeah, Pancras is a really high-level player, too. That's going to be fun to see him in action. We got W Badger. We got the Gobbo King. Man, this is going to be a fierce one. So, all right. So let's go ahead and pick a new map. Which one do I want? Watchers. Warps. Oh, the Warpstone Crater. Okay, I'm going to leave. Let's get one more person in there. Have you guys join up. And join as a spectator. 1, 2, 3. You guys want some Haggard classical music while we wait? I can actually play that stuff without being copyright. Getting hit with the copyright. Anna, we're going to get you in eventually. I will. I'm not being smart. I'm saying that we'll get you in some of these free-for-alls someday. It'll be fun. Yeah, we got the Gobbo King too. He's definitely tricky. Yeah, Anna doesn't have the game yet. She's been really busy with Fallout, and she got like the Far Harbor and those other expansions. So she's been, conquering the Fallout world right now. But when we get her out to California, or if I get back out to Poland, we'll probably we'll have 2 computers then. So from there we can get her the game and everything, which will be really fun. So. And yeah, guys, go check out Gobbo King. So he's in chat. He's a really good YouTuber as well. He live streams multiplayer battles. He's very competitive. Has a lot of great strategies. So check out Gobbo King as well. He's in the game right here. He's playing the Greenskins. And you guys can probably guess what he's going to be bringing. So prepare yourselves. Yes, good. Yeah, Lady Turin destroys me in Heroes of Might and Magic. It's just pure destruction. I think I can win, right? I think I can win, and then I just get destroyed. It's just Anna going in deep on Frank. Or the Gobbo King, as we like to call him. Man, ruthless. All right, so let's get some music in here. You guys want to get some Beethoven? We can kind of put it at a bit of a lower volume. All right, there we go. Yeah, Anna is the destroyer, my fiance of Heroes of Might and Magic. Nobody can match her fury. Oh, hold on. I got to get the music set up. Here we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Who subscribed to Turn for the thumbnails? Well, Lady Turn does all the thumbnails for the stream. Actually, I just do the ones for the quick battles. That's not what I meant, Anna. Deep cuts. The Gobbo King versus Lore Master of Sotek. Truly a wild battle. Yeah, Bucko Bill, feel free to add me on Steam, please. Lady Turn is going to make Skarsnik the new meta. Play Mountain Blade. Oh, now, Ryan, I would play that song, but I don't know if it has a copyright on it. It's not in the YouTube library, so I think I might get my video flagged for that, and they would mute the audio. So, but like this song is 100% safe. I already checked and everything, so. Yes. Yeah, when Lady Turn learns to play Total War, I'm in trouble. That's the day when I just get crushed on stream by her in this game too. She's a really good gamer, guys. Like seriously, when you just wait, like she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, we'll probably do a co-op campaign with like Dark Elves. Like she could play Morathi and I'll play Malekith. It'd be fun. I'm a copyright bro. Let's see. A little bit of a lag on the stream right here. Let me make sure everything's good. Come on. Come on, YouTube. Fight the good fight. There we go. Alright. Yeah, sorry about a little lag on the stream, guys. I know YouTube... It's actually not on my end, because I'm looking at my broadcaster, and it looks like everything's pretty good. It's just, it's the tube trolling us, guys. Yeah, Mountain Blade Warband would be really fun. Yeah, that'll be a fun campaign for sure. How's the stream quality, guys? Is it holding up for you guys? Let me go ahead and type it in chat. Seems to be struggling. I could change like the bitrate. That might actually help. I'm not sure what's causing the internet issues right now. Yeah, for some reason it says the video output is low. No, it looks okay. Okay. Morathi mount option. Great. Man, look at this map. Goodness, this map is so cool. You know the Skaven have to go after this, right? I mean, that's basically like, you know, drugs for them. Oh man, this map is so freaking neat. I think this might be my new favorite FFA map. Look at it. How can you beat this? That is awesome. Stream is fine? Great. All right. Thanks, guys. Drop some frames, but it looks okay now. Yeah. Yeah, doing a co-op with Lady Turn would be amazing. We will. It'll be fun. We'll be like sitting next to each other. Wouldn't it be funny if she like betrayed me in co-op? She would never. Our bond is too strong. It's like Lady Turn and I, if we like play games versus other people on a team, it's like, even if it's free-for-all, we're always going to team up. It's like, yeah. Look at that Warpstone fix. Yeah. It is pretty awesome battlefield for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like everything's good to go. Yeah, that's what I was going to actually talk to the Creative Assembly about, like King of the Hill. Like, I think that would make free-for-all a little bit more dynamic if there's a moving location, right? So every, like, you know, like maybe minute, like there's a square that for every second you occupy with the dominant force, you then get points. I think that would be really fun. So, all right, guys, we have the Dark Elves who are going to be played by Pancreas. And it looks like he's got some cool troops. He's got some Dark Shards, some Ballistas. We got the Mighty Dinosaurs. We got some Wood Elves, so it's actually kind of a half New World, half Old World. But man, oh, the Mighty Krokgar. Of course, Lore Master of Sotek coming in with Krokgar. Look how angry he is. Look at him. He's so mad. Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. Do you guys want music right now? The gross amount of making out. Oh, man. Yeah, Professor Pone is extremely good at Heroes 2. He's a beast. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Do you guys want Haggard classical music while they fight? I can keep that coming. No problem. Just let me know. While they deploy, we can kind of chill. And you guys can decide if you want the classical music or not. Alright, let's get my laptop laptop back so I can actually read chat and kill the elf things and disgusting lizards. Alright, good here, so let's get my laptop. Got it back. I got this laptop from my old job for free. It was a pretty good deal. Alright. You wanna hear violence? Alright, here we go. So let me go ahead and close this dashboard here. Okay, we're back in action. And alright, I think it's almost time for the fight. Alright guys, it's showtime. So you guys can see there is a bit of Vanguard action going on from everyone. So the Gobbo King does indeed have a massive surround. He has a bunch of squig. These guys have Vanguard? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. So he does have a bit of a surround on the High Elves here, or the Dark Elves, excuse me. But they do have a Helm's Deep. I mean, they have the Black Guard. They got some Witch Elves. So this is going to be really hard for Gobbo King to actually crack. Although you can see, oh, the Goblin Wolf Chariot's coming in from over the hill. He's getting a little crazy, guys. This is going to be great. All right, let me make sure I'm on my Wi-Fi here. All right, yeah, so he's charging in right now, and look at the Wolf Chariot. They're going to come in and ride down these filthy cannoneers right here. So Pancras is being attacked from a multitude of angles. You can see he does have some nasty skulkers in the back against Witch Elves. So there's some mad prison shanking going on right here, guys. This is going to be pretty heavy. Man, look at this. The Gobbos are getting wild. You can see the squig herds up here are just feasting on these dark shards. Look at these angry little Gobbos just going ham. We do also have a War Chariot up on the high ground. You got some Pterodons throwing bombs. This is everything FFA should be, just pure anarchy. So the poor Wood Elves have kind of been left alone in the darkness, but the Chameleon Skinks are being rode down by some of these Sisters of Thorn from W. Badger. So man, honestly, I can't really predict who's going to win. It's just, this battle over here is just pure anarchy. So you see a bunch of Black Guard kind of running in there. The Pterodons are dropping bombs, but the Trolls, yeah, the Trolls would be pretty good against the Dark Elves if they're not taking missile fire. You can see they're going to be clubbing some of these Harganeth Executioners. Look at these guys just getting smacked on by these Trolls, which is crazy. So yeah, good battle so far, guys, and it's basically just a rat race. Like, it's really hard to tell who's going to win this one. So let's go ahead and get it back into regular settings. You can see the Gobbo King does have some troops in the back, some nasty skulkers. He's got, yeah, just pretty much a bunch of nasty skulkers in the back. So, shame there's no FFA and custom battles. Yeah, that'd be fun. Squig Riders now have armor-piercing damage, guys, so they didn't have very good AP values before, but now it's very good. So you can see the Warlord's boys are surrounding this this Dark Elf caster and are definitely doing some prison shank action. You can see this chariot is going to be riding through and just getting nice and dirty on these goblins, just ramrodding those guys. Oh, this is just brutality. Oh, the Sisters of Thorn are definitely good in FFA. They bring some pretty good utility. So Glade Riders, they've cleaned up a lot of the Lizardmen skirmishers over here, but he is going to fall behind on points pretty hard. But guys, look who's coming. The Destroyer of Worlds, the mighty Mel Gibson approaches. So he's going to be leading his host of elves over here, and it looks like this is just absolute madness. I mean, I can't even give commentary on what's happening because there's no strategy here. This is just knock down, drag out. You can see Skarsnik in the pits. Let's just watch Skarsnik for a second. So he's got his prison shanks out. Come on, Skarsnik. Oh, Gobbler. Oh, Gobbler just ate that guy. Damn, he just ate him. He just ate one of those Black Guards, so Skarsnik is just going ham. Oh my, do you guys see that? Gobbler just ate 2 guys in a row. He just ate 2 in a row. Oh man, that's gotta be a record. All right, we gotta watch Gobbler a little bit more. He just ate 2 Black Guard and Auguron, just straight up feasted on them. So Skarsnik is doing some work in the middle here, guys. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of stuffy nose here from just talking so fast. But man, the Gobbler with the feasting. So the Pterodons up here are definitely gonna have some trouble against the Wood Elves because they do have these Glade Riders and other troops like that. And yeah, this is just madness. This is madness. No, this is free-for-all. So the Harganeth Executioners are fighting against Temple Guard, which is a pretty even matchup. Executioners will win 1-1, but the Temple Guard do have some other variables going on in the back with some Gobbos trolling. You can see the 8-peak loonies fighting tooth and nail. I know, he just ate 2 dudes in a row. I feel like I should just watch Skarsnik this entire time. So he's down here, a little bit of lag going on, but it looks like it has kind of a passed here. So Skarsnik and Gobbler definitely having a good time, and man, that is a big squig, guys. That is huge, yeah. He just ate 2 dudes in a row. That was pretty heavy duty. Skarsnik does have anti-large, so he can definitely do pretty well against his Death Hag right here. So where's Gobbler? It's like so hard to see Skarsnik because he's surrounded by all these troops, but he's in pretty good health for the most part. You know, he's still, you know, 70-80% of his health. The Pterodons on the high ground are just bombing these High Elves. But now's the time to see if W. Badger can come back. We have a very close game between the Gobbo King right now and Pancras. Loremaster of Sotek could win the long game because, again, he does have Krokar and, you know, some very durable units over here, some Pterodon Riders, and he is winning on the low ground. So you guys can see there's a whole other battle going on. It's just like these Coldland Riders with their anti-large are doing some pretty good work, and they're fighting nasty Skulkers. So it feels so weird watching, like, Goblins fighting Lizardmen, you know? It's like seeing all that. Yes, yes, here we go. So Anna says, my lovely fiance, Nicholas, I know that promised to wait, but it's okay, Anna. It's okay. I understand if you play it without me. As long as you're enjoying it, I'm happy. And Skarsnik's doing very well, Anna, so you should be pretty happy. Look at, oh, he's got his Trixie trap, so he's stalking right now. He's sneaking around. He's got the prison shanks. Oh man, Skarsnik is such a cool lord. He's just ridiculous. So he's going to be attacking some of these Treekin with his anti-large bonus, and I wonder if the Treekin can get eaten by Skarsnik. I don't think so. Or by, oh man, look at that pit of shades coming down from the Dark Elves, or actually that was from the Branch Wraith. He has also popped the Cube of Darkness. What the heck is the Cube of Darkness? Anyways, that pit of shades is just tearing apart these Dino infantry, doing some friendly damage to some of these Eternal Guard. You can see Krokar is coming to feast in the back line. And oh, look at that. Oh, Jurassic Park. Da, 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 da. Go get him. So Krokar's in pretty good shape. You can see Lore Master of Sotek has had the Curse of Anrare cast on him. So his speed is lowered. His melee attacks have... Man, oh, it looks like Gobbo King still has his Vanguard going online. Man, this is one of the best free-for-alls we've had in a while. And look at the Squigs charging into the Black Guard. Not the best matchup, but hey, these Squigs they're down to party, guys. Yeah, they're down to party. Yeah, this is just straight madness. But these Squigs do have pretty good AP now, so they should be able to maybe finish off these Black Guard. And they do also have the Curse on them, so the Squigs, yeah, looks like they're going to retreat because of Enfeebling Foe. And yeah, Orion, this is very scary for Skarsnik, guys. This is not. Mel Gibson is the destroyer of worlds. Like, he's going to be a world beater against Skarsnik. So Skarsnik needs to flee. Gobbo King needs to get Skarsnik and run and do some Trixie traps. He does not want to be standing next to Mel Gibson. But it looks like Krokar's kind of lurking. Oh, he shoots a Hand of the Gods and just blasts Orion in the back. But it didn't do that much damage. So you can see the T-Rex is going to be coming in right now, and everyone wants a piece of the pie. So it's a three-way Lord duel between Skarsnik. It looks like Skarsnik... Well, Skarsnik knows when to run. He's terrified. I don't blame the guy. He's just getting tail whipped by this dinosaur right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Squigs are large. Squig's gone wild. Yeah, this is quite a stream. So you can see the Gobbo King right here is, trying to hold his own with Skarsnik. Skarsnik, gotten Gobbler. Gobbler's probably definitely got a full belly right now. You can see him yawning. So this is the battle we want to see. We got Orion facing off against Krokar, and Orion might be able to actually put up a really good fight, if not kill Krokar. I mean, Orion is a large unit. He has 500 plus weapon strength. He's very strong. Probably has the Cloak of Isha as well. So you can see that Krokar is actually going to run. So very well played by Orion right there, kind of fending him off. But no, Gobbo King, you need to get him out of there. Get Skarsnik out of the pit. He does not want to be here. So the Greenskins have any support? It looks like the... Oh man, there's another whole battle going on over here. So there are some skink cohorts. We do have a Dreadlord with the sword and shield over there. Some Blackguard of Nogron. And what a close game. Yeah, Mel Gibson beating. Mel Gibson is definitely beating on some folks over here. It's not good. So poor little Skarsnik, he's just going to retreat to fight another day, guys. He's had enough of this. He's eaten and poked guys, and he's doing his thing. But Mel Gibson is a terror in the night. Over here you can see that Lore Master of Sotek doing a very good job with his Pterodons, going to be engaging on some of these Way Watchers. But Way Watchers aren't pushovers in melee. They do have 34 melee attacks, so they should be able to put up a pretty good fight against these Pterodons right here. And man, what a great free-for-all. This is probably one of the most epic, entertaining free-for-alls I've seen in some time. So you can see that these Treekin right here are just kind of slam dunking on these guys, and the mighty Orion is going to be running through, and you can see him just trampling, and wherever he goes, he wants to go. Oh, Mel Gibson cares not, but oh no, Skink, flee! Oh, look at that damage. So this little Skink Priest is trying to get away, but Mel Gibson is the master of the Wild Hunt. He has 54 speed, and he's actually faster than that Skink, so just look at that brutality. He just annihilated those guys. That guy, he just took that guy's head off. So Ryan, does he have the Cloak of Isha? He does. So man, this is a dead even game. I mean, look at the scores. This is so tight. We have the Gobbo King, we have Lore Master of Sotek, Pancreas, W Badger. Man, this is insanity. So Orion is just going to be running around on the battlefield. And, guys, I'll just take a moment. Go check out Gobbo King. I know Lore Master of Sotek does YouTube as well. Check out his channel. And yeah, just give those guys a look over. If you're enjoying this free-for-all, they have a lot more games like this. So I would recommend checking them out. So, yeah, you can see that Orion right here is putting up a great fight, just kind of spearing. Oh, look at this. That's just savage. Just taking out, like, several of those Saurus warriors and sending them running off the battlefield. Man, Mel Gibson is a monster. So right now, Krokar is kind of low. He does probably still have not an Earth Blood, but a Cold Blood. Yeah, Mel Gibson is super pissed off, and almost as pissed as he was in Road Warrior. But honestly, I don't know. I think W Badger might be able to pull it out. He has so many troops left, and you can see Krokar is, starting to get focused down by some of these poison arrows. But oh man, and Skarsnik is still fighting. So the Gobbo King still has the mighty Skarsnik fighting in the pits. He's just kind of like squeaking around and just doing his thing. But it looks like he does get terrified, which is bad. So oh no, Krokar's attacking him. This is so bad. Skarsnik only has 700 HP left. He's doing his best, guys. He's fighting tooth and nail. He's terrified. Come on, you can get out of there, Gobbo King. I believe in you. I'm trying not to be biased, but Skarsnik is too hard. It's too hard not to cheer for Skarsnik. Oh no, Krokar is gonna get Skarsnik. Oh no, Gobla, flee! Flee! Run! He's broken, he only has 200 HP and there's so many troops around him. Oh man, I really hope he can get away and just scurry off the battlefield. Oh no, it looks like he's shattered, so maybe he'll get away here. So it looks like the Skin Priest with Lord of Heavens is being surrounded by the High Elves. Krokar trying to put up a last fight against these guys and doing his best, doing the best he can. But he is surrounded. He does have the Withering, lowering his armor and leadership, so he's actually probably going to break from that. So very well played. On the far side, you can see Pancreas is having a bit of a duel with this Dreadlord is fighting this Night Goblin Shaman. Just what a battle. Just a clash of titans over here. But, the Raptor is definitely going to win this fight, for sure. You can see the little Gobbo is going to scurry. So the Gobbo King in second place. W Badger, I think, is probably going to pull out the first place. And Skarsnik, yeah. All right. No, come on, Mel Gibson. Spare him. Spare him. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Mel Gibson. You are a gentleman. So, guys, Skarsnik is shattered. He's fought. He's done his piece. He's going to go back to his caves and scheme. I'm very glad he lived, actually. That's nice. So, thank you, W Badger. Mel Gibson actually spared Skarsnik, guys. So that's quite a generous gesture right there. So, yeah, this is wild. So right here you can see the Treekin and everyone on the high ground are in good shape, and it looks like the Wood Elves are probably going to win this game. Although Lore Master of Sotek's in pretty good shape. Does he have any, or pretty good point shape, not army shape, but I don't think he has anything else. Is Krokar still alive? Looks like everything is shattered. You can see that Skarsnik is kind of scurrying away right there. Man, what does he have left? I don't think the Lizardmen have anything left, do they? Looks like they do have some rallying troops on the far side, maybe? I'm not sure. But anyways, you can see right here that Mel Gibson is just going to be punishing this this Dreadlord right here. I mean, he's like so huge. Look how giant Mel Gibson is. Yeah, the Warlord of 8 Peaks did need to get away. I'm going to die yelling Jurassic World was Jurassic World was awful. God damn it. So, all right, so Mel Gibson right here is going to be skewering this Dreadlord. I wonder if he... Oh, but look how low Orion is. But now the Cloak of Vish has popped, so he gets pretty massive damage resist. And, yeah, this Dreadlord is definitely not long for this world. So, I think the game's actually going to go to Lore Master... Not Lore Master, again, to W Badger, because he's going to get a ton of points with what he has left over. And that mosh pit was pretty crazy. Gobla got away. Yeah, Gobla's good. You see, look, guys. For any of you guys that were concerned, Gobla's in great shape. Yeah, he's done. So great games, guys. That was an amazing battle. So W Badger is able to pull it out with the points at the end. Lore Master of Sotek in second. We got the Gobbo King with his tricksy trap surviving to fight another day. And the Dark Elves were definitely the victim of that mosh pit. Like, they just got mosh pitted. Like, they had like 3 armies just collapse on them. So he put up a great fight despite the circumstances, that's for sure. So, yeah, guys. GG. That was super fun. That was a real good one. I'm out of breath. I think I'm officially done for today. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I sure did. So yeah, man, that was fun seeing Gobla feast. He got like a couple kills there. That was really something. That's for sure. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be back maybe Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure. I might do Monday just to like keep my hand safe, or Monday or Tuesday at the latest. So I'll have another stream going. But you guys will be getting your cook battles over the weekend. So big thanks to everyone for joining. Thank you guys all for your donations and your sponsors. It's huge. Honestly, I'm just doing YouTube full time right now. That's all I'm doing. So seriously, it makes a big difference in my life. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, make sure you guys go check out Job Plays, Lore Master of Sotek, the Gobbo King. And of course, give Lady Turn some props for her glorious thumbnails. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks again. And we'll see you soon. Cheers.